You guys, what it's the kid, 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 it's the kid here for another beautiful Friday night's live show, man. So let me just tell you what's on the agenda before I present the peeps and all that cool stuff, man. So guys, we're gonna talk Brazil. I want to talk Neymar. We're gonna have a real conversation about Brazil, specifically Neymar, because I've been attacked for my Neymar views, and we're gonna have a discussion about it, a real discussion about it. We're also gonna talk about Benzema, France, and why you need to put money down on everything you own as to why France are not sniffing that freaking WC. We're going to talk Belgium. What's happening with Belgium? They got pinched by the Netherlands. We even touch a bit on Netherlands and the Dutch as well. What's happening at Barca? We're hearing that these guys are loaning out their stadium to try to raise money for funds. It's getting peaked up in Barca. We'll touch on Pique and Shakira. Gavi's mom was not involved, but a woman was involved and so forth. So that's all the good stuff, man. So guys, remember, like activate, subscribe if you're new, have a meal, have a drink, and feel free to send in the super chats. Remember, the super chats, we call them dubs here. These are ways in which you can support the football hots, the number one place for our real concrete content to crack football and now it's up in that piece, man. So, we should be joined hopefully by Yasir and Abdul soon, man. But I've got my man also soon, man. Also, what up, man?
Hi.
Wait, are you happy to still be called and be known as Osasuna?
I mean, like the name stuck. It's stuck.
I basically, because I think you every time you change your name, I still keep on calling you Osasuna because I'm so used to calling you Osasuna, even though it makes no sense because you only call yourself Osasuna.
It makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah, because Osasuna did something weird once. So I was like, look, that's also wild about. All right, let's start with the first one now. So let's talk Brazil. So let me kick things off. Osuna, then I'll tell you my thing. Brazil are not winning this World Cup, and
what?
I'll tell you why they're not winning this World Cup. They're not winning this World Cup. Abdul, I need to see that video. Abdul, I don't care whether you're in your mom's womb. I need to see that video. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Let's see that brick haircut. Why is it so dark where you are? All right, Abdul. Okay, so
Abdul, are you in the? What?
Wait. Okay. Abdul, where are you? You know, Abdul, you know that your mic is muted. Okay, look.
Oh, I'm at home. I'm at home. But I got like family in the background.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, so Brazil. Brazil, of course, are talented. Anytime that Brazil go into a World Cup, they will obviously be one of the favorites because they're just amazing and they're amazing talented. And this group are amazing talented as well. Whether you want to bring in Rafinha, Vini, a Neymar. I don't hate Neymar, people. I know how good he is. So what people see as hate is just disappointment that looks like if it's hate. I know how talented he is. I know that this guy should be, and that's where my beef with Neymar is. If Neymar was truly that dude, Neymar can lead Brazil to a World Cup. But I just don't believe that Neymar has the same kind of alpha that Romario had in 94. That Pele had in 58 or 70, or that Ronaldo had in 02. Because Brazil need that true, dependable, big game clutch, big man superstar. And it ain't Neymar. Because I'm sorry, Neymar has the ability. He has all the talent in the world. But he's not Ronaldo. He's not Dino. And he ain't Romario. So with Brazil, I just feel like if they're missing an X factor, and more than that, they're missing a fear factor. People feared Brazil, whether it was in 1980, so people feared Brazil. Are you telling me that there's any team that fear Brazil? They don't. Nobody fears Brazil. And I think the loss of that fear factor is why, not say that, of course they will do well. I would expect them to make a semi-final, maybe even a final. But guys, when we're dealing with the WC, when we're dealing with the World Cup, it's more than just talent. We know Brazil is talented. We know who Vini is. And also, side note, if Vini outperforms Neymar and so forth after scoring in the UCL final, fine. We're having a very, very different conversation. So, talk to me. Am I being too harsh with Neymar and Brazil? Or are we just keeping it real to a guy who, let's be real, hasn't fulfilled the promise that he gave us?
Well, it's not Neymar. I mean, Neymar can take them there, but it's not just Neymar. They won the Copa America without him. Like,
yeah,
he's not. He is not the only thing in Brazil. Brazil have all these other players. They have a front four of Neymar, Vini, what's his name, the Arsenal guy,
Rafinha.
and Rafinha. Yeah, the Arsenal guy and Rafinha. So Martinelli, that's his name. But it's like it's not bad, and Casemiro is always going to be there. That's always going to be a solid DM. It's not a bad team, and I don't see a lot of extremely strong teams other than France at this World Cup. And France, I don't trust because I don't trust their manager. Um, so yeah, they have a very good chance of winning, in my opinion, because the only threat to them really is Argentina, maybe. Um, if we get lucky, but we're shit. It was just that Belgium are more shit. Um, I don't see a lot of good teams in this World Cup. I genuinely think that the caliber of this World Cup is just absolutely garbage.
Oh, no. I mean,
So-
but this is it's definitely going to be like that's why when people ask me, oh, who's going to win the World Cup, I generally don't have any idea because we'll get to France because I know France definitely aren't. winning
What
this
the hell
game.
did France do today? I didn't even see that game. What the hell? How is it?
Osasuna, I'm gonna talk about it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, please, yeah, please talk about it.
Osasuna, by the way, I haven't forgotten your Euro prediction, bro.
That's still.
Guys.
I still blame the Ligt for that. I still have a
Look.
grudge on him.
The less said about me and Turkey, the better. So let's just move.
Bro,
That's what I'm
Turkey.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and so like the thing is and even with Portugal that you say is so good, they got dominated by Spain. Dominated. So really, it's they don't have a lot of
But for me,
competition.
that's more so Fernando Santos tax. That's Fernando Santos tax.
But I mean, but here's the thing: is Fernando Santos going to the World Cup? Yes, he is. So he was still going to be there. You can't add the tax to something that is going to be there anyway. So that's not a tax anymore. It's just part of the team. So that's where I say there's not much competition. I think they have an extremely good chance of winning it. I think with Vinicius especially, if Vinicius pops off at this World Cup, hey, I mean,
it's okay. This is where I'll maybe come round to you because as much as I don't believe in this Brazil team to be winners, they're extremely talented. They'll be one of the most talented teams there, but I just don't believe I'm seeing winners. Welcome round is there, as you said, the field isn't that great. No one is to be feared because see, like let's say if we were back in 02 or 06 or 2010, you would always want to avoid Spain. You always want to avoid Brazil. You always want to even avoid Italy or even Germany because really, normally the guys you want to avoid is Germany. Look at where Germany are right now. It's Italy. Italy didn't even qualify. Or talk about Brazil. Even Argentina aren't like fearful. It's like okay, it's makes sense. So so there's no team to be feared. So in that sense, it's like okay. It may not be a Brazil team that has like a Ronaldo or Romario.
Well, there is a team to be feared. There is a team to be feared, and that's Qatar.
Osasuna, let me say this right.
And Ukraine.
Guys, you think I'm joking? Let me even switch up right now. This isn't like joke, ha laughing. I am putting money down on Qatar and Ukraine to either win the World Cup or at least make it to the semis. Something is going to happen. Something crazy is going to happen at that World Cup, man. Something crazy is going to happen.
Yeah.
No, because guys, I promise you. You think I'm lying? There is no chance in hell that Qatar does make minimum semis. Semis minimum. I got around semis minimum. And guys, watch for those refs. Because Disney Plus is fully going to be activated in November. Don't be surprised if Ukraine win and then they take that World Cup trophy to Russia. Well, Abdul, talk. No. Okay, relax. Abdul, talk to me.
Wait. Yeah. So HH Brazil, Wilton. I am convinced that Wilton he is on the Neymar's payroll or something because this guy he's so deluded. HH like he genuinely
he's fully on his payroll. Fully.
He genuinely thinks that what's it called, Danilo and Richarlison is gonna carry his country to the World Cup. Like Wilton, bro, I like you, man, but bro, you need a wake up call. Bro. Wasn't like the Copa America wake up call enough when like Di Maria he dinked your goalkeeper, bro. But yeah, like so, what I was gonna say is, Brazil they're not winning anything, HH, like because HH we all know that Vinicius he doesn't know how to play footy without his daddy next to him, Daddy Benz.
Don't say this, man.
Yeah, bro. Like, bro, this has been acknowledged all season. Like, without his daddy Benzema next to him, holding his hand, like this guy, he goes back to being a Rodrigo.
Wait, hold on, Abdul. Why can't we see your mouth when you're talking? We can only see your eyes.
HH, I need to sort out my camera system.
Basically,
I wasn't
see,
expected to come
let
on
me see,
today. You
I
know,
would-
HH, when you wrote to me, I was sleeping, but I just like woke up. Like my sleeping schedule is messed up, HH. But HH, so that's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. HH, they're not sniffing anything.
No,
I
no,
think
no,
Denmark are more likely
but-
to win it than Brazil. HH.
what about Osasuna's points of what's the competition there? We're gonna get to France. France don't look that threatening. England is living off of
HH, you know why France won't win it? You know why France won't win it, in my opinion? France are not winning it.
Hold on. We will get to because France is that's a separate. But my point is that keeping this on Brazil. Who do you think will definitely beat Brazil? Like, which do you
Definitely
think it's in the way? I
Brazil?
don't. Brazil have no chance of beating them.
I think defensive counter-attacking teams will give Brazil massive problems.
What, the Netherlands?
No,
No.
I think Denmark can beat Brazil. Honestly, I believe Denmark can beat Brazil, and people will call me deluded. They will call
Yes,
me.
well, I will. That's a delusion tax, man. Delusion tax.
HH, I know, like Suleiman is gonna call me like a Danish pastry or something. But HH, I'm
Danish
telling you,
pastries are
like,
nice.
Weren't
Danish
you
pastries
just
are
the
nice,
guy
bro.
that was criticizing Wilton for simping for Brazil?
yeah. But I'm not simping. I'm talking facts. Like there's nothing factual about what he says. But HH, you know Brazil. Honestly, Argentina can beat Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Netherlands can give them a good
Abdul,
game.
stop it.
No,
because-
We have no chance.
We have
HH,
we have
let
a Dutch
Abdul
guy
land.
here. No,
Yeah.
yes, I was letting that because that plane has to remain in there because we have a Dutchman right
Bro,
here on this panel who's
Dumfries
like,
is going to spend
but
half the
HH
game up front. Vinny is going to cook us.
No. Osasuna, like
yeah, and
Abdul's
HH,
right
you know
though.
as well. What's it called? What's the name? I think France is a bad matchup for Brazil as well, even though they've not been so good.
I don't rate this Brazil team. I don't know why HH rates this team.
I don't know.
I don't rate this team.
Hold on. Yeah, no, yes, no. Maybe we behave fair. You cannot deny that this team is talented. What I said is that they want to win this World Cup. But yes, what you can't come on here and say with your chest is you don't rate them. Now, you can rate a team because that's, oh yeah, this team is good, they're talented, but we don't think they win. Whether it's Casemiro or Fabinho in that midfield, we already know what your boy Bruno Guimaraes can do. You already have whether it's Marquinhos, Thiago Silva as well.
Don't say that, HH. Don't say that. You know Marquinhos in a big game, HH. You can't trust him in a big game.
He's had one bad big game flop.
Wasn't he in 6-1?
Was he in 6-1? Was it in 6-1?
Thiago Silva was, that's for sure.
Oh,
But
Thiago
HH
Silva was there.
Yeah, but
no, I don't think Marquinhos was there.
No, bro. Marquinhos, HH. Every time I like really need him to show up, he doesn't show up. So,
That is true. No, but go ahead. Go ahead.
You talk.
No, he has to go for it.
No, I feel like too many times we look at the talent wise instead for the team. I don't when I say I don't rate them, I don't rate the team. I don't think they're cohesive enough to actually do anything that significant in the World Cup, to be honest. Like if your talisman is Neymar, as great as he is, he can be nullified. And then who you have? Like as much Bruno Guimaraes, I don't rate him as much. Like they just don't have, like, they have the talent, but they just don't have the team quality, in my opinion. Like as a team, I don't think they're that good, HH. I think they're just a whole bunch of individuals just put together.
No, don't say yes. Don't do
this. I that's what I believe, though. Because the thing is,
they like under Tite, they are a team, and they are an actual team. See, this, I don't know how old you were. This would make sense in 06, and yes, you know what this makes sense in? This is what is going to be the France issue. That thing of it's just a bunch of individuals. There's just so much talent that there's no real direction. That is the France issue. With this Brazil team, they're actually more of a team. And I think this team have less egos than France do.
But HH, you're looking at it from the qualifying standpoint in the Copa America. That's the sample size we have. I'm not gonna lie to you, HH. It's like as much, I don't even want to start the argument, but the quality in in South America has declined. There really isn't. The only good team. The only good teams they have is Brazil and Argentina. And when they played Argentina in the final,
yes, you say that, but you can say everything. We just saw the best of South America pimp slap the best of Europe.
But what it is, it's like, when it comes to the World Cup, 100% they're gonna qualify to the knockout round. But when it comes to the knockout round, it's one game, and when they play against a team like a lot of times, which is
No, they're a
probably
team. No, no, yes,
less
they are a
talented.
team.
Like if they play against Denmark, they will lose. Like
No,
they will
stop it.
lose.
Stop
Like
it. Stop it.
because like you
HH,
just
stop. HH, there's not going to be lasers
I,
in Qatar, HH.
no,
There's not going to be lasers.
you know what it is,
No, no,
Abdul?
no,
It's
no,
Brazil
no,
tax.
come
It's
on, come
Brazil.
on.
It's a
Yes,
jersey.
are
You see the jersey,
yes,
you
you're
get
really telling
blinded.
me-
You get
yes, you're
blinded by
telling
the
me that
jersey.
Denmark can beat
Yes,
Brazil.
I think Brazil as a team are not that great. I genuinely believe that.
Streets, man. This guy's copy, man.
But
No,
yes, I
I
will say
do.
one thing though. You can't Uruguay. They have a decent team. You know that, bro. Like Araujo, Valverde, Darwin Nunes, bro. They have a decent team, bro.
Moving on. Let's move on. Now let's move on.
Wait. Let me take some debates, man. Shout out to your boy Josh Berman. The German robots turned Brazil into a household drink named Nobody. Okay, so here's a household drink name. Nobody fears them after that. Brazil mentality is up. You know what? I truly believe that Brazil haven't recovered from 7-1.
Josh Byrne gets it, bro. Gets
They
it.
have no,
Hey,
but yes,
can I
that's
can I
what
just
that's
HH,
not
can
what
I-
we're saying.
can I just say
Wait,
something quickly?
Hold on, before going to see.
Yeah.
See, this I believe in, which is that Brazil's fear factor is gone. Which is why I said there is nobody in this World Cup to be feared. Prior to
Yeah, that's
7-1,
true.
Brazil were feared. Now, me saying that their fear factor is gone is not the same as saying that this is still a talented team that operates as a team. Now, is that enough to win a World Cup? I don't know, but it's a talented team. Abdul, what do you want to say?
HH, two things. Like, first of all, Benzema HH he bowled today, bro. Benzema
We're going to talk about
yeah,
my
okay,
Ballon d'Or,
okay.
but we're going to talk
Second
about
of
my
all,
boy.
Yeah, because like you guys touched on it yesterday. HH, I'm gonna come with a wild prediction, but I'm actually so confident in it.
Okay.
HH,
Hold
Portugal
that prediction.
Portugal are not making out of the group.
Okay. Just okay. Hold on to that prediction. But hold on to that prediction because that is a wild ass prediction. Just
It
hold
is,
that
bro.
thought. Hold that thought.
I'm so confident.
So Nas A says, speaking of the World Cup, I had to go to a Canada men's national
No
team practice
way.
for a work project a couple of days ago. Oh wow, that's amazing. Alfonso is really that dude. Who's in Canada's group again?
I don't
Who's
know.
that?
That's yeah, I can't remember.
I can't remember. No, but I remember when we did it. I thought, you know what? If Canada can make it out of that group, I think that's a success story for them. Now, for them, I say it's last 16 max. Nothing beyond there. Suleiman, if Edison's no. Allison's starting. Allison, like unless Tite is sniffing a few lines of coke, he's starting. 100%.
Yeah, but then what happened? Why didn't Allison play the Copa America? What was the
Yeah,
reason?
nah, he had problems like with his dad passing and shit.
Oh yeah. Mr. Elijah Chilembe Mpuvi says, honestly, something fishy will happen this World Cup, no doubt. Juju and Disney plus the max. If you want to make money, guys, put money on Qatar and Ukraine to go far. I'm sorry, Wales. I'm sorry, Wales. You're losing on Sunday. You're getting beat. So there's no point even turning up because the world, the UN, people will not allow Ukraine not to at least make the World Cup because we need it for Disney Plus. And for that World Cup to be that whole thing, they need the Disney Plus story of Ukraine at the very minimum making semis. Ukraine are making the semis. Disney Plus. Silence One says, when I said so, I'm demanding everybody to have a face reveal right now. Okay, face reveal. Okay, well, we're moving up. We're expanding.
Abdul, you look good in glasses, by the way, man.
Thank you, bro. I've been watching so much. I've been watching so much Harambo, bro. My eyesight is gone, bro.
That's great. Okay, guys, can I just say another thing as well? Like, I've been attacked for my Neymar views, and these are just my Neymar views. For me, Neymar has underachieved. And I think what I find is that there are many Neymar apologists that are out there.
HH, turn off your DMs. You're going to get abused.
Oh, no. Look, it is what it is. My DMs are open. I'm waiting for Maria Gijeli to DM me. So my thing here is there are... The issue with Neymar is, I want to confess to Osuna with this, is that if Neymar was to retire now, with no Copa America, no World Cup, I don't give a damn about those bomb-ass records. I'm not a records merchant. I'm a trophy. I speak fluent trophy. And I've always spoke fluent trophy. So my thing, though, is if Neymar ends his career without winning the Ballon d'Or, without being seen as the undisputed best player in the world for a given year, without leading a team as the solitary superstar to a UC, which is what PSG was supposed to be at, and without winning forget about Copa America. Forget about that. Let's be real. To even sit at the table of Romario, Dino, and Pele as a Brazilian superstar, you could win the World Cup. That is non-negotiable. You have to win the World Cup.
I have a question, HH. Before you go to Asuna,
Yeah.
was the documentary pointless?
In what sense?
Like, what was my question is basically, what was the point of the documentary?
So
Like,
beyond the money, can money count, or you mean and beyond just money?
beyond just money.
Yes, it was pointless because like the documentary didn't show us anything that we didn't already know. Because normally when you see a documentary and everything, it's like, oh wow, I didn't know that's about this guy. Oh, I didn't know that about this guy. Oh, this is interesting. Blah blah blah. So you get something new that you didn't know. Everything that we knew about Neymar was confirmed by that documentary. So whatever your view was about Neymar remained the same. If you loved Neymar, you still remain loving Neymar. If you hated Neymar, you still remain hating Neymar. If you were indifferent. So for me, that thing was just about they got a huge bag from Netflix, obviously, based on how popular it is. But beyond that, it didn't really change anything. So Suna, am I being too harsh with my Neymar assessment in the sense of he has failed to fulfill his potential?
It's funny. I was just playing a game of Dream League, and Neymar just scored a free kick for me. So
Oh my god.
it's awkward. But no, I think he has. I mean, if he retires now, he has less of a legacy than that Welsh guy with 4 Champions Leagues, right? So, I mean, it's up to him. He has to win this World Cup, or else he's screwed. And he has to show up in this World Cup. If Vinicius outshines him at this World Cup, he still doesn't have anything, then he'll be like, okay, but this new Brazilian youngster that just showed you up when you've never been able to do what he did. And he'll already have surpassed Neymar, even though Neymar just wins his World Cup, right? So he has to do well at this World Cup. He has to be the reason that they win it. Otherwise, he's screwed. If he doesn't win it, he has to win it. Like, there is no choice for Neymar but to win this World Cup.
Yes.
If he does not win it, even if he loses the final, he's screwed. His legacy he has no legacy. There is no legacy.
Okay, let me play devil's advocate. Again, when I played this tweet, people said, look at the amount of records that he's broken, the amount of goals that he has scored, all of the kind of contributions and impacts that he has made, and he's going to end up being Brazil's all-time leading goal scorer. Don't those things matter?
Not good for him. Good for him that he's Brazil's top goal scorer. I mean, like, Giroud is France's top goal scorer.
See, I wish I had that response to people that say, okay, he's all-time top scorer. You know that Giroud is going to end up being all-time France's top goal scorer. And nobody with half a brain cell will say he's even in the same breath.
You want to hear something even worse? Just quickly. Depay is about to become the Dutch all-time top scorer.
Oh my god.
So are we now? So are we now saying that Memphis Depay can
stop talking about this. That doesn't even need to be talked about.
But again, it just shows you that this is what people need to understand about football analysis. Stats are cool. Don't get hung up about stats. That is why the Dodd argument is so important. Dodd is so important because Dodd is the antithesis.
The only reason that players get now more goals than they did before is because Yugoslavia and Russia are now, and the USSR are multiple countries, so they can stat pad against more countries.
Yeah, and also people play far more games now than they did back then. Because the game is much more popular, you're playing a lot more games and so forth than you did back then. So
did San Marino have a football team 20 years ago? Did Andorra have a football team 20 years ago? Like, come on.
Which is why that the whole Cristiano stuff of like means nothing, because give Andorra, San Marino, and Krypton to Pele or to get Muller. Then
but it's kind of crazy. HH, like I was watching Holland today, and it's kind of crazy. Like Frankie De Jong and like Memphis Depay, they play so much.
They actually played really well. It's crazy.
They don't know. Like they've. It's for me. It's all about systems, and look at Messi for Argentina as well. Like systems is a very key thing. Very few players can play at a very high level in multiple systems, which is why I said maybe I should take out the merchant word. Being a system merchant isn't a bad thing. As long as you're good, that's all that matters. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
Just quick comment about what Abdul and Osasuna just said.
Mm.
I have this weird thing. I'm a different type of United fan. I don't hate my ex managers. In a way, I kind of root for my ex managers, a Mourinho, a Van Gaal, because I
Ollie,
generally 100%. That's my guy. A shout out to Oli.
You're still rooting for
that
Oli.
guy was
But
so
it's like
trash.
for me, it's really. I'm kind of happy to see. The fact that Louis Van Gaal is back in football. I know he announced that he's been diagnosed with was it testicular cancer?
Wait, who?
Was it
Not
Van
testicular,
Gaal?
it's the
Prostate.
prostate
Oh,
cancer.
prostate.
Prostate.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, and shout out to Van Gaal, and bro, I'm actually like what I saw today. I was so happy because a lot of people had put a lot of disrespect on Van Gaal's name, man. They put too much
You can't
disrespect on Van Gaal's
you
name.
can't disrespect a guy who won a Champions League with a bunch of kids in
Yeah.
'95, which is something that no one else has done. He won it with a bunch of like test tube babies. So Van Gaal's legacy is set, bro. So
HH, quickly, as much as like it didn't go well for United with him and Van Gaal, one thing I will always appreciate about him was he was the one manager that was fearless in terms of playing youth. A lot of managers they claim they promote youth. HH, I seen you. Have you ever heard of the dude named Paddy McNair?
oh yeah.
Have you ever heard of the Tyler Black? Bro, these random dudes, bro.
But yes, like when Van Gaal did that in '95, he was like, "Oh no. This notion of like you're too young, that's all BS."
Yeah.
The fact that a bunch of teenagers, like I think Clivert was like 18 or 19 when he scored the
He was
winning
like
goal.
19, yeah.
Yeah, 19. So if that I could win a UCL with a bunch of teenagers, his notion was like, no, if you're good enough, you're good enough. So I don't believe in this whole thing of age. So once he did that with the Ajax, it's like, oh no. I will just judge you based on how good you are in training. I don't care how old you are, what your age, whether it could be 35 or 19 or whatever. But let me ask you, Neymar, am I so harsh on this whole Neymar analysis though? Like the fact that this guy, as Osuna said, you need this World Cup. Without this World Cup, you would have failed based off what we were promised and of your talents. Because people have this kind of loser mentality of like, oh, but look at this. No. Based on that guy we saw at Santos, that guy we saw for Emirates, was like, oh no, this is a generational player. This is the next in line from Ronaldo, Romario, Maradona, and so forth. And if he doesn't bother this World Cup, be the best player and lead into a World Cup, I'm sorry, you will have failed to fulfill your potential.
Well, you come to me, HH?
Yes.
I don't know, HH. Maybe I'm like a little bit old school, but there has to be, if you're the talisman of Brazil, my God, like the fate of like pretty much the fate of the whole world has to be rested on you. That you have to carry that responsibility because you're the best player for Brazil. Like being the best player of Brazil comes with a lot of consequences. Like you don't get a free ride. You get expected. You get expected the world. You expected to win a World Cup. Some Brazilians probably be like, nah, we want you to do multiple World Cups, but but slow down a little bit. But then it's Brazil, HH, like I just don't understand why. I don't know. I hate this notion where like we have to make excuse for you not, winning Brazil at World Cup when you're that talented. It's like you're expected, and if you don't, you're considered a failure. There have been Brazilians that came before him that we do differently. No matter how much good talent we're like, oh, that guy didn't win a World Cup. Prime example is
Zico.
As great as Zico was, as good as Zico was, him not winning the World Cup is in a way is a blemish. Is a blemish.
He doesn't put it on count. And also,
exactly.
Yes, I'm sorry. I don't care what anyone says. Kaka's World Cup doesn't count.
Yeah, calma. Shout out to Kaka though. You guys saw the video where he was like posting with Casemiro and
No. Yes, no. You can say come on, but I'm sorry. Kaka, you hardly featured in that. The fact that I didn't remember.
You know what? Like I was in a Twitter argument about this one day.
Abdul, get away from Twitter arguments.
No. Let me tell you something just quickly before you say go.
Also, Abdul, your tweets are ridiculous, man. Like
I love it.
The ones tweets, I'm like, Abdul, you know that you're gonna get hate, especially if you put Arab Magpie as well. You're gonna get that kind of hate as well.
This guy, he brought up the Olympics medal, and then I blocked his ass.
Okay, wait, hold up. I know. Let me hit him. You see, anybody that does that, then I know that. Oh, you see, because my thing is like, do you know who Neymar is supposed to be? See,
Exactly.
if Neymar was just some fruit seller, then oh yeah, Olympics, cool. This guy was supposed to be the guy, i.e., he will now be in the arguments of one of the best players, one of the greatest players of all time. That was
Kaká
it.
has the thing about Kaká is that Kaká has as many as many World Cups as Hazard has Champions Leagues, right? One each.
I feel that
Okay.
Hazard was a spiritual leader. Based on how people were hogging Hazard and so forth, I feel like Hazard did more to spiritually lead and motivate that team than Kaka.
Bro, are we talking Cristiano sidelines 2016 Serie
No.
cheerleading now?
Also,
What is
look
this?
Look at how they hogged him. Look at how they hogged him. He was a spiritual leader, so I'm going to give him spiritual leading tax, bro. Hazard did without Hazard's friendship, his homeliness, his wholesomeness. I don't think Real Madrid do
H,
it.
you have no shame. You know that? You have no
What
shame.
is this
You
for
have no
analysis?
shame.
This has to be the worst football analysis I've heard in my life.
Also, now,
You need to,
I'm
HH, you need to
also
give
now,
us the
I'm
power
trying
to
to
drop
plot
the
at
brick.
straws here. I'm trying to plot at
You,
straws
you
here.
know
You
what
need
it
to give
is,
us
you
the
know?
power to drop the brick.
Hence why for me, Cristiano Ronaldo winning the first ever Euros, the first ever European trophy for Portugal is amazing. It's phenomenal. I mean, horseman type of level
Respect
phenomenal.
Hazard,
So
he got
that's
assist
all
for
I'm
the
gonna
season,
say.
bro. He got
I'm all
assist for
gonna
the
say.
season.
Oh,
No,
no,
but
no, no.
Neymar though, like for Neymar, HH is like at a
He
point
has to win the World Cup.
HH,
He has to win the World Cup. Like,
I get
yes, I will accept nothing
100
less than no. Also, no. Two things: win the World Cup. You're the best player at that World Cup.
I think the worst thing I can say about the most damning thing I can say about Neymar is I don't care about him as a footballer anymore.
Yeah,
Like I think
that's
with
bad.
Neymar, I think with Neymar is because I've the hype was there, the hype was
No,
warranted.
but yes, you sorry, but why there's so many hardcore Neymar fans that I see on Twitter though?
I think it's more desperation than anything. I think people hold on to the talent more than the actual performance
It's
and
the
what they
same
see.
reason why you hold on
You
to
know,
Hazard.
because like it's like in a weird way, like the Neymar apologists and the people that criticize Neymar are in a way like they're like arguing about the same point in a way. It's like you know how like
No,
when
but sorry. Also, no, you made an amazing point.
yeah.
It's similar, but exactly the same. I love Hazard. 100%. I love Hazard. I have never seen Hazard as a guy who would be in the arguments of Zidane, Maradona, R9, so forth. But when we see Neymar, same thing as when we first saw Messi. When we first saw Messi, like, oh, this guy can now be one of the greats. When we first saw Neymar, so this guy can now be. So they're just guys that we just know as football fans. So we're now witnessing, could this potentially be that dude? So Hazard has never really been in that category of like, oh, this could be like a Zidane, Maradona, Pele kind of a guy. So my thing is that it's anger and frustration and annoyance that this guy hasn't really seen that you could have been that dude.
But HH also like let me put a little bit twist to this.
Mm.
I genuinely believe maybe, just maybe, if Neymar was of a previous era, maybe he could be that dude. I feel like a lot of what happened to Neymar is he got caught away too much. Neymar got given everything he wanted, everything, all fame, everything he wanted, and in a way, he just became comfortable. I think that's what it is with Neymar. Even in the national team, where the fact that like he cries and his own manager has to come out and protect him, like come on, like what international manager used to do that before, especially a Brazilian manager, where they literally coddle you and be like, oh, poor Neymar, he's crying, why is everyone treating him so bad? Like I feel like if he was in a previous era where he get a little bit more tough love and people
Yeah.
really demanded that from him, I believe he would have reached, because the talent is there. The talent is everyone to see. Like, but there would be times where Neymar plays, you're like, oh, 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 okay. But then you're like, man, this is just no point to it, because like you just know that the problem with Neymar is like I agree, he's a failure. He's been disappointed, and he must win.
Can we say like? Oh, sorry, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, the second that final whistle went in the Copa America final in Brazil, Neymar, he was finished for me, because first of all, that's the first time in how many years that Argentina beat Brazil in Brazil,
Abdul,
and it was Copa America in your home soil, and you've never won anything at home.
No.
And
This
you
is
know,
no,
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 you
no,
never
no,
won
no.
anything.
Abdul, hold on to that full stop because let's see what happens in November.
HH, nothing
Because
is happening in November.
no,
HH.
But
Abdul,
actually, you know
Abdul,
you it's not.
I agree with you as well, but Abdul, you can't put a full stop there because
Yeah.
let's just see what happens. Because like if he's a star player and then they win it,
Yeah.
let's
But-
talk. But my thing though is that you're right. Like the facts of how, as you just said, Argentina have a horrible record against Brazil. Brazil, we're at home. And I even said, of course, Brazil are going to win because Argentina are horrible in finals.
HH, they
Brazil
had
have
never
a
lost.
better
They had
record.
never lost in that stadium. They had never lost.
Abdul, let me ask you this: the Copa America the last Copa America that Brazil won, did they beat Argentina in the final?
No,
No.
they beat them in the semi.
Semi-final,
They beat them in the semi, and Neymar didn't play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was that's the very rough game that was like very, very like
But-
aggressive.
But that's like
No,
his,
that was the Chile Argentina game in the
Yeah.
third place game. Or third place.
but
So
but
who
that,
did Brazil play in the
Wasn't it Peru?
was it Peru?
Yeah, Peru in the final.
Peru.
They
But
beat
isn't
them, like, 3-0.
isn't that his legacy? Like Neymar's legacy became he's just the number. He is like secondary to Messi. Like like you guys got like in terms of like look at his whole career. Went to Barcelona. Messi was that dude. Neymar was amazing, but Messi was that dude. Left Messi, went to PSG, was trying to do his own thing. But then all of a sudden, Mbappe came out of nowhere, and you know.
But see, yes, that's my thing with people saying like, what achievements can you? The best achievements you can give me from Neymar is that I will slap in the face if you say Confederations Cup or Olympics. So the best thing you can give me is the treble. But when you mention that treble, what do you say? MSN.
MSN, yeah.
No one says, "Oh man, Messi led them." No one says, "Oh, Neymar led them." No, it says that was MSN. That was MSN's treble. Ronaldinho led Barca to that Champions League. When you think of that
He
closest
flopped in the
Champions League,
final.
also
don't
Suna,
say
without
that,
them
don't
not to
say
make the
that, don't
freaking
say
final.
Don't say
Let's look. When people first of all, Suna, no, 100%. Yes, he flops 100%, but Suna, he's playing with freaking what's his name, Julie, and freaking Bellotti.
Yeah, and they're the guys that carried him in the final.
Where were they in? Okay, 100%. That's true. But when people talk about
You know,
a
I'm just
guy
being
who was
facetious. Yeah.
the main, no, don't. You're right. We all loved him and so forth. He flopped in that final.
But
And
HH,
nobody
you
can
know,
deny that. He flopped.
HH,
But
nobody
my question, like, he
HH,
carried that team.
HH,
He had nobody.
No,
HH,
and I'm
nobody
just
talks
being
about-
facetious. Like
Nobody- nobody
I
know
know,
talks
but
about-
I use that same thing with Messi in the Copa America final, though. So I can't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have that same.
But
energy.
HH, you know, like and the last thing I'm gonna say is, I think like what Abdul said was is like that hitting the nail on the head, bro. Forget about everything. You had an opportunity in your home soil to beat Messi, to beat that dude, to get out of his shadow for once and for all. Be like, listen, at the end of the day, I have beaten you in the final, and I did it with my team, Brazil, and he didn't. And the worst thing about it is like literally that summer after the Copa America, what happened? Messi came to PSG. So it's like, bro, like at the end of the
It
day,
doesn't
you're
look
like,
good, man.
you know, it's just like you had an
Whereas-
opportunity to surpass, like to literally carry the mantle after Messi, and he couldn't. HH.
Let me hit some dubes. So from Daniel Gonzalez says, "Don't sleep on Denmark and Holland."
Bro,
I
this
think-
is
I
so
think they're something of the World
reactionary.
Cup.
This is
Yes,
so reactionary.
It
Extremely
is.
reactionary.
It is.
Guys,
But it is what it is.
How's the reaction? Well, how's it
It's-
reactionary when Denmark was
it's-
just about to win the Euros, bro?
True.
First of all, it's a freaking
True.
Nations League.
And they got robbed, by the way.
We got robbed.
They
Denmark
did
got
not
robbed.
get robbed.
Yo,
He-
yes, yeah, on penalties, we would have won. We had Schmeichel in goal. bro, against-
But the guy
Get
died.
robbed.
Look,
Yeah.
Sterling dived. Though. See,
Died.
I don't know who wins on penalties, but Sterling dived.
HH, you know who wins on penalties? England have a terrible penalty record, HH.
Look, man, look, Sterling, he dived.
Also, sir, don't give me that face, bro, just because the Ligue handled the ball.
Hey, listen,
Uh,
that's his problem.
From Boylo, LL, Neymar is the James Harden of football. No, because Neymar has shown up in some big games. James Harden has never shown up in a big game ever in his life. So no, that's wrong. No,
James
Albert-
Harden is like who's the guy that stat pads in the Premier League again? Harry Kane. Yes.
You know,
Harry
I think
Kane, it's
Neymar
Harry
is
Kane.
more like Kyrie, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll agree. Yeah, Abrit's fair. Shakira needs a Nigerian prince. HH to drop the album. Dory, we're getting to Shakira very soon. We're getting to whenever. We're getting to very soon, man.
Well,
Silver
wait,
Spring.
What is it? We'll always be together. We learn to be together. Yeah, they're not together anymore.
Yeah, look, I haven't listened to that damn
Yo,
fucking news.
Gavi's got a new stepdad.
Hey, Abdul, I will relax him out. I will relax him out.
Oh, that's so awkward.
So the Deschamps tactics plus quota tax will cost France the World Cup in Qatar. So let's even bring that in right now. So guys, let me break it to you right here, guys. And these are facts. This is not like my opinion. This is not my viewpoints. France are not winning the World Cup.
I'm gonna come back. Give me a sec.
Yes, sir. I basically France are not winning the World Cup.
They're not.
They're not winning the World Cup.
But it's because of Deschamps, HH.
Yeah.
Yes. You see, let's talk about Deschamps.
He's a brick. There's nothing to talk about.
No, he's not a brick. He's just very loyal to the HH. He's just very loyal. He's very loyal to.
So we say he's a brick. How much, as a percentage, how much credit do we give him for 2018?
HH, you have to understand that.
I give him the 10%.
He is like, Deschamps. He reminds me of the Portuguese manager. Like he is
Santos.
He's too loyal to to players who've given him success in the past, but who are finished now. Like Griezmann shouldn't be anywhere near this team. HH. Hugo Lloris. HH. Hugo Lloris. HH.
Mike Maignan is literally like the second, third best keeper in the world.
Yeah, and why is he not playing?
No, and also, no, Abdul, you make an amazing point. Why do you see teams not doing back-to-back at a World Cup?
Yeah.
Because let's look at it. I think also but let's even look at. So we look at Italy. Lippi pretty much entrusted a lot of those guys back in 2006, where you had to freshen up. Del Bosque trusted a lot of those guys in Spain. You have to freshen up. 4 years is a very long time. And in 4 years, you have to come with pretty much a whole brand new team, and maybe a few of those guys that helped you say what's up 4 years ago. But I think even beyond that, like what I'm seeing for France is the talent is there, and it's a case of them beating themselves. And it's almost a similar situation, but less so that Fernando Santos has, is that France didn't have as many options as they have now. So in 2018, Deschamps could just put out that team, be pragmatic, and just be super effective. 4 years on, it's different. And I just think that for France right now, they need a different manager. Which is why what I'd always say is that if it's a team to go back to back, I think a different manager needs to take charge. Because you need a whole different set of ideas. Because 4 years on, bro, 4 years is a long time for football. That's almost a cycle.
I completely agree.
So the same manager coming with the same team 4 years on, especially if that manager is stuck in his ways, you're not going to happen, because 4 years on, that's almost a change in psychology and a viewpoint. So for me, France are going to, I believe they'll break the whole group course. I believe they will just about. Now, I don't be surprised if France finish second.
To who?
So is that
Denmark is in that group, HH.
Yeah, that's
surprised. See, don't be surprised if Denmark win that group.
Yeah.
And France comes second. So I just don't see France coming through. And this is the thing that just annoys me. Benzema deserves a World Cup. He deserves a World Cup. And I just and this what I think may happen. Benzema, hopefully he could be fit, will be Benzema was amazing at the Euros. Let's bro. Benzema was amazing at the Euros. But I think Benzema will be amazing, but France just will not be able to back him up and say what's up. Because guys, when you look at that France team, nobody has any business beating those guys. But football is not played on paper. It's not played by talent. I mean, also, no, what are you saying about this, man, with France, man?
France is, as I said, held back by their manager. I've said they won that World Cup in spite of the manager. I give him 10% credit because he at least did it. He at least won it, right? It takes someone that won't screw up to win it, right? But I say in spite. It's not in spite, but they just won it with him, right? Like he had nothing to do with it. He was just there. He was a cheerleader, a spectator. Like, hey guys, here's the first 11. Go. Yeah, you go and win the World Cup. 2016, I blame that on him. I think I blame him for Benzema not having a World Cup. I don't believe that you should be, with an alleged case, right?
Yes,
that's been confirmed to be false.
Yeah.
just be banishing a player, right? And then now he doesn't have a World Cup because of it, right? So I think now that his players are not just better than other players, and players and teams in international football are starting to figure out how to break low blocks now that actually better managers are coming into international management, like a Luis Enrique. Because if you look at the history of international managers, they're all finished managers in the club level that just go into international management. I don't really rate international management. I think it's a job that you just do as a holiday job a bit, because look at all the World Cup winners. Deschamps was a Finnish club manager that really achieved nothing except for at Monaco. Mr. Love, I think his best achievements was for a club in Slovakia or something. Del Bosque was actually a quality manager in the 90s, right? He took over in 2009. All of these, Lippi was a quality manager in the 90s. He was a finished manager when Italy appointed him. All of these managers that won World Cups, all right? We're talking about the managers that won it, not just all the others. Louis van Gaal has been in net charge in the Netherlands 3 times. Twice he's been a finished manager at club level. So there's but now that more quality managers like the Luis Enrique are coming in and they're actually starting to have more cohesive attacking tactics, a team like France can't just sit there and be like, oh, we're going to be pragmatic. We're going to rely on just having better players than you, like what Brazil used to do. You can't just do that anymore, which is why I say Brazil with, what's his face? Tite in management, who's actually a quality manager, not a finished manager. He can actually get the best and make a cohesive attacking tactic with Brazil that they can easily get past France, in my opinion, because France have no tactics, right? They're literally, it's like having it's the French Oli, right? I'm not even joking when I say he's the French Oli. He is. Like,
put respect on his name, please.
Yes, yeah, relax. Abdul, what are you saying, man?
Yeah, it's like for me, it's not really that he's a tactically like horrible manager. It's just that you're completely right, It's like, loyalty. Loyalty, it doesn't do you good in football, It's because you end up being like loyal to players who are not good enough anymore. And I just don't understand why. Like we all know Griezmann is going to be at that World Cup. We all know that Rabiot is going to be at that World Cup, and Lloris as well.
Abdul, they can't take Rabiot.
She's going to be there.
Whatever his mom says, they can't take Rabiot.
Abdul, you know what's worse? I guarantee you more than anything, he's gonna take long leg.
He probably is.
He's gonna take long leg.
Bro, if he takes long legs,
he's taking them, man.
He's taking long legs. He's taking long legs.
Bro, with Maguire, it's good in England because he actually performs for England. Longley hasn't even performed for France. He's a brick everywhere.
Yeah, but you know what the scary part is like, bro, I think it's a quota tax. Like, I think
it has to
that's
be.
No, 100%. Like,
it has to be
because, like, let's be real.
They don't like the Africa accusation. They don't like Africa FC accusation.
Let's be real. If we're being fair, purely on meritocracy, there are maybe like 2 white players in that team, Theo and Hernandez, and maybe Griezmann, because I get Benzema. I'll say as
I mean, look at Real Madrid. Just look at Real Madrid right now.
Look, so but my
brother FC.
yeah. But
pretty
so what
much.
I'm saying that, like that's why, because that chick Le Pen, like she actually came close to actually winning. The president, she actually pushed Macron really close. So in France, there's definitely that right-wing feeling that's there. So France won't allow their team to be like, this is our French national team that's like 80-90% black. Yeah. They won't allow that.
You know what the scary part is? It's not even just also the quota thing. Like Kimpembe is going to be the head of Konate. How does that make sense? Like, you're shooting yourselves in the foot.
Even Koundé.
Yeah, no. But for me, like, when you look at how good Konate has to start.
Konate has to start, bro, and he's not even going to be there.
He's not going to make it. He's not going to go to the World Cup.
So I think it's not that the manager is naive tactically. I think that he's naive with his like the personnel that he picks because of partly loyalty, and partly like a quota. And I think that will damage them in the long run, because honestly, like today, actually, they played really well, and Benzema, he really did ball.
That was a super goal by Benzema, man.
Yeah, bro, but I don't know. I just think it's not a cohesive team, bro. It's not a cohesive team. You never know. Things can change.
And also, and there's this Mbappe thing. Before I continue, I say, remember, so 2018, Mbappe was still on the come up. He was still on the come up and so forth and everything. I think that Mbappe's mentality and where he's right now with the whole Mbappe FC, I think there's going to be a detriment to the team.
Without a
Because
doubt.
remember, like, he was just a teenager still trying to make an influencer. So he wasn't like 2018, Neymar was still the main superstar. Mbappe was just, oh, this is a really good young kid and so forth. Now the guy is pretty much part owner of PSG and is pretty much making signings and so forth. So if he comes to be like, no man, this is the World Cup. I want to be the freaking star. Give me that damn ball, and that is going to cause issues. Because for me, I don't think Didier Deschamps is strong enough. See, Deschamps isn't Zidane. Deschamps isn't strong enough to handle the egos. Because for Deschamps, the Mbappe you have now in the Mbappe you had in 2018, you had a kid in 2018. Now you have a
They
guy
need
who's like a
Zizou,
superstar.
They need Zizou, man. They need
They
Zizou.
need
But
Abdul.
yeah.
If Zidane was manager, I think France do something. So yes, before I continue, guys, hit that like button, guys. Please hit that like button. Give me those likes, guys. Let's get to 300 likes. Let's get to 300 likes over this piece. Please. It helps to move the video up. Hit that like button. Please hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Yes, it talks to me, baby.
You know, I don't mind Didier Deschamps as a manager, especially, like, I don't know. For me, I tend to put respect on managers that have actually won the World Cup. But I think we might just see a Joachim Low complex here. I just feel like, especially with international football, 4 years is a long time. And you played in 2018. The last World Cup was 2018. 4 years is a long time. A lot of the things has changed. Mbappe was, like you said, he was a kid. HH. Now, bro, you see what it is. And I just feel like there's a sense in international football that they tend to hold on to managers that has actually won them something and have been successful probably too long. I generally feel like after the Euros, it was the best time to move on Didi Deschamps.
Yeah.
And it's just like, but the problem is the FAs are is these international footballs are now run by like people like owners and stuff like that, and people like footballing directors. They're owned by this FA, and then
No,
the FA.
see, I don't know why nobody clocks that in of that, especially when a team doesn't do well in like their regional or like the Continental Cup. Change your manager after 4 years. You can't
It is,
have the same manager 4 years
it
later.
is when a manager wins the World Cup, they want to award them with the opportunity to play another World Cup. To
And
defend their
Abdul,
club.
I'm saying that's like a manager should be responsible to know that it is so hard to win a World Cup. It is such a rare thing to do. Once you win it, hey,
Move
what
on.
we would say, leave when you're on top.
Because as your HH is like, because there's just you see the talent that's coming in with France, the young talent that's coming in,
Yeah.
the young. It's like they're fresh, they're new, but yet for Didier Deschamps, and I don't blame him for this. He is gonna stick by from what he knows. Everyone is like that's how just human beings are done. We tend to stick by something we know. Hence the favoritism. He knows Kimpembe. He knows Rabiot. He knows Conte. He knows Griezmann. He knows this. He knows that. So you look at the talent like the Konate. Everyone knows that he's a talent. Didier Deschamps knows he's a talent, but it's like no. It's like I don't want to take the risk. I don't. I want to just stick with what I know. And for international, that it can be detrimental to the nation. It would be detriment to the national team. So what you want to do is, like you said, change it. If Zizou came in and Zizou brought in new fresh players, maybe a Wesley Fofana, maybe a Konate, bring in a Kamavinga. The team
They're coming fresh with a whole new outlook, man.
bring in an Nkuku. Like it looks so different. But now you're gonna like Abdul said, Asuna, and everyone knows it's gonna be the same old, and it's gonna be the same problem we've seen in the Euros. It's gonna reoccur again because it's the same players. I mean, So yeah,
Let me. So Biwa Casey says France has no midfielder bar Pogba who can create. Wait, who's in? Oh, okay, Chouameni is there.
Griezmann can
Though.
create. Griezmann can kind of create.
Isn't Griezmann more of an attacker?
Yeah, he's an attacker.
is it Tuliso?
He's a
So
hybrid,
France?
yeah.
Tolisso is mid. Tolisso is mid.
I
They
mean,
don't really have. They don't really.
I
play
mean,
with
Benzema
Griezmann.
can create. Benzema can create.
They don't really. They don't really play with. I mean, Pogba
Yeah.
can create.
Griezmann
That's
too.
it. They don't. Like,
I mean, but
their
Pogba.
critics are the attackers.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
Pogba can.
but it's the same as Didi show reminds me of who's the Portuguese manager.
Fernando Santos.
It's like both of them. They look at both they similar tactics. They want to play very very defensively. I understand. You don't have a lot of time in international football, so you can't actually coach a philosophy. But come on, you just use the players you have better. You know what I mean? Just use it better, and it
Did you
just
guys watch the Portugal Spain game yesterday?
it was
I
a
watched.
mess.
I watched
bad.
the first.
It
I
was
watched the
bad.
first half.
Yeah, because I checked up on the Brick Academy today. Like I was wondering why Ferran Torres and Bruno Fernandes they're not after yesterday.
Yeah, like
Ferran
Ferran Torres, man.
Torres is
Oh my
trash.
god, he is so
That
Ferran
guy's
bad.
Torres
trash.
and
Ferran
Bruno
Torres is
Fernandes, HH, they are.
But-
Actually, wait, I want to ask you guys something very quick. But say, is Neymar's legacy even better than Bex's? Just treble. They have a similar legacy. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Because Bex has a treble, Neymar has. Bro, they have similar like.
Did
I mean,
Bex do
Be-
more
and Bex-
internationally, though?
And Bex has that big moment like Neymar has as well. They're qualifying for the World Cup.
Yeah. Bro, I think
So
I think Neymar and Bex are the same. I want to ask you something very quick. If Ansu Fati was at the Euros, do Spain win the Euros?
no.
No.
Who me?
No,
I-
anybody.
I-
If
I
Ansu Fati was
know.
at the Euros, do
Because,
they win the
I
Euros?
They-
think they do, HH. I think they do.
No, because they
But
still
HH,
have.
but
because
Ansu
they have
Fati
something-
is such a hype merchant, man. He's such a hype
No.
merchant.
I was just gonna
Oh.
relax.
What has he
Relax.
actually
Relax.
done? What has he
Relax.
actually done?
Every
All he's done
time
is
he
get
comes
injured.
Scored
back
a
from
goal
injury,
after
he
being
scores.
But
injured for like
HH
3,000 years.
The thing is, like, they're still you're gonna have either
Against who?
Morata and who's the other guy, or Jared Moreno on the pitch. Why you have those two on the pitch? Then Spain will never win anything.
No,
Like,
but
Nah, but
if
you know,
if
but
those
yeah, but you know,
chances fall to
but
Ansu
yes,
Fati,
yeah, you do know,
But
like,
it won't, because like.
but you gotta realize Spain's problem isn't actually that much finishing.
No,
They don't actually create
Morata-
that many.
Yeah,
wait,
Morata doesn't
wait.
like miss that much.
No, they don't actually create that many chances. They don't create that many chances, HH.
No.
I don't know about that.
they,
I feel like they do create enough,
for,
man.
no, well, for me in that Italy game, they created enough chances to put Italy away.
Way too many. Wait,
They
who
created
was,
enough, but guys just messed up the opportunity. Like they created enough chances to put Italy away.
speaking about Spain though, we got to talk about, bro. The kid is 17.
Oh, Gavi.
Gavi is, I know he didn't have the. I don't think he had the.
No, because I was about to ask like what convo do you want to have? Do you want to have that convo?
Which conversation are we
no.
having?
Yeah, like that convo is coming. That
With
convo is
that,
coming.
with
That
that, with
convo is
that,
coming.
with, I mean, it's coming, but I'm just saying, like, I was watching him play. Like, I know he didn't have the best like season. I think he had a decent season.
He's a talent. The
but
kid's a talent.
but the kid, like that pass he gave to who did he?
Morata.
No, Morata scored. He gave the pass some
Oh, it's
right.
Sarabia.
HH. Man. I mean, the kid can play. The kid can play.
So let's just move to our next thing, man. And guys, look, man, let's keep it real here, man. Guys, I blame the De Bruyne. I don't care what it is.
The golden generation is finished. The golden generation is officially done.
Okay, guys, be honest. Were these guys just hyped up?
Yes.
No.
I think
they
they
were
were.
actually really
No,
good.
they were good. They were
Let's
good.
have
I think they were
a real
hyped up,
convo.
HH.
Were they really that good?
HH, like yes, I don't think they were that good. In my personal opinion, I don't think they were that good. I think
I'm just asking the question. Yeah.
I think they had an unbelievable player in a generational player in Eden Hazard, and at times, like when he came down to it, he pretty much carried that team. HH, like I don't.
Don't feed his ego, bro.
No, I'm in terms of the international stage. Yes, like that sense in terms of Belgium, we have to admit that fact that when it came down to it, bro, the Lukaku's and the De Bruyne's, they went missing, and the only man that was visible was Hazard. Honestly speaking, and the moment Hazard literally declined, so did Belgium. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. Once Hazard went like this, Belgium also went like that. It's just like, man, De Bruyne. Hence why like the term system merchant makes a lot of sense when you're talking about like a player like De Bruyne. Because when you take him out of that system, he's like, okay, what can you do individually?
See, because my thing is, yes, they were talented as individuals. Because you know what? They're better, but it's similar to the whole England's golden generation. But I believe that this Belgium man for man were better. But the whole thing was, they're golden generation because of how good these guys are individually. But is that fair? Because how much credit do we give them as individuals, and how much credit do we give the manager or the system that they played in? Gerrard was.
You know what the problem is?
Hold on.
Yeah.
See, Gerrard was great because he had Jabi Alonso next to him and was playing in a Benitez's system. Lampard was great because he had Drogba, Essen, and he was playing under Mourinho. Rio was great because he was playing under Fergie next to Vidic. Serie was great because he was playing next to Cavalli. So, but when these guys now come together without that manager at their club and those great players at their club, but now coming to one, how good are you now as a unit? So, I feel the thing with Belgium is they were always, you could say that though, these guys are talented, these guys are good, but in terms of character, real character, that winning gene and winning mentality, they've never had it.
Yeah, but the problem is there's a lot of focus on the golden generation's attack. There isn't that much focus on the golden generation's defense. Say what you want. Alderweireld and Vertonghen, they were solid defenders. Say what you want, they were. They got to a Champions League final with Spurs. They were doing their thing. And I didn't like that. I don't like that title. Coming.
No. I don't know what you're saying about currently. Yeah. So they were doing what they. Yeah. What was it?
Yeah, I messed up. Yeah, but I was just gonna say that the decline of the Belgian national team is for me it's more linked to the decline of that defense Alderweireld and Vertonghen they have declined. I mean, but of course they're gonna decline. They're old men now, so. What do you expect? And I feel like Belgium, they just haven't been able to to produce new defenders. Like they, if Belgium were France, they would still be at the top because they have endless defenders. But that back line is so suspect, bro.
No, but Abdul, but then like
that's why they're doing nothing on this World Cup. Bro, because I took a look at their group. Don't be surprised if Belgium don't make it out of that group, bro.
But Abdul, like, just to go back to that point, I get, you're right. At the defense aspect, 100%, you're on the money. But you also like, we watched Belgium play internationally. We started playing the Euros. We started playing the World Cup. Come on, and we're looking at the Lukaku is your striker. Like I understand what he did in Inter was nice. But this is the same guy that left Inter, go into Chelsea, is now probably going back to Inter somehow, some way. I don't know how he managed to do that.
No, he is. No, yes, he definitely is. He definitely is.
But then it's like in terms of winning it, like because that's what everyone expected. Oh, this is a golden generation. This team is gonna win it. They're gonna do something. In terms of winning it, I just don't think they were good enough. Honestly speaking, I don't think Belgium was good enough.
No. Yes, you can't tell me that they were not talented enough to win it. We're not dealing with Greece or Andorra here. Like, if you give me Lukaku, De Bruyne, Hazard, Carrasco, Mertens, and so forth, there's enough talent in there to win a competition. But having the talent is one thing. The character and able to execute in that moment, in that semi, in that quarter, that's a different thing.
But
we're not dealing with the intangibles, which we now say these guys have no character.
Okay, I'll give you the Euros. Yes, they probably should have won a Euro with this generation. But winning the World Cup, look at the other teams that have won the World Cup. They're not better than the 2018 France team. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm sorry, but they're not. This team is inferior to that team. Like, and you look at all the teams that have won it, they're deserved winners and they're a quality team. And in order for you to win the World Cup, you had to reach that type of quality. We're talking about 2014 Germany. We're talking about 2010 Spain. We're talking about 06 Italy. We're talking about 2002. Like, we're talking about, like, I get it. It's not about having a golden generation. It's about being the best, being the best international team. And I just don't think they're not in that bracket.
No. Do you know what I think people should stop doing? Stop dubbing people golden generations. Because I think that pressure and that expectation doesn't help teams. Just because I think whenever you just say golden generation, because again, same thing happened with Portugal in Euro 2000. Same thing happened with. Although, did they ever call Spain the golden generation,
Yes,
or did they just go and do their thing?
They did
Yes,
call
that
them
was
the
the golden
Jones.
generation.
It
They were
was.
the golden generation. Like that was a good. That's
No,
what
no,
you call a
yeah.
golden
no,
generation.
Nah,
That's
no, wait, hold up. Before they won the Euros in '08, were they called the golden generation? You see,
No.
here's my thing. Because
No.
when people are called golden generations, it is before they've won a major trophy, and we're now expecting you to win a major trophy. So England have only won one trophy, 666. So we're expecting you to now finally win a major trophy. Like the Netherlands of '98 and 2000, that was their golden generation. They didn't say what's up. Portugal in Euro 2000. What's to say? And obviously Belgium now. So my thing is, before Spain won in Euro '08,
Yeah.
they were not called the golden generation. They won it and like, oh, we've won it. So the whole golden generation is before you've won that trophy, people are saying this is the golden generation.
Yeah,
We
but
now
HH,
expect
I
you to say
don't
what's
think
up.
you can compare it, HH, because the fact that Belgium just make it far in competitions is very impressive for their history. Like, it's very impressive in comparison.
Is it
to
more
their-
impressive than Croatia? Going to the
No,
final?
I wouldn't say so. No, I wouldn't say so. But that's why also they're calling this, this Croatian generation. They're also calling it the golden Croatian generation
Oh,
as well.
100%. Like this is better
Yeah,
than
and they haven't won anything
90
either.
minutes. No, you see, my thing is, it's true, but Croatia is a golden generation in terms of Croatia. There's not a golden generation in general football terms. Like when you look at Belgium, you can pick 4 or 5 top tier players. Croatia, let's keep it real. Apart from Modric, who is a truly top tier player.
Rakitic.
man.
Yeah, I'm saying
Rakitic.
top. Okay, I'll give you Rakitic. I'll give you. Who else?
Dejan Lovren.
Yeah,
And
relax.
and I rest my case.
HH, what about Brozovic?
Let's take some.
What about no Mandzukic? Mandzukic is good. Mandzukic is world class.
no.
Mandzukic is world class.
No, Mandzukic
And
is
Perisic is world
clutch.
class.
No, it's now we're now spoken.
Wait, did
okay.
Kovacic play in the World Cup?
No,
I don't
Kovacic.
think
Yeah,
so.
he did.
No, he did.
Did?
Yeah, he
I
did.
think he did.
He did.
HH
So-
Perisic is world class.
LC,
Yeah.
LC. How many Belgium England players won the Champions League compared to Croatia?
That is true. We're talking about bare man like Kovacic,
Mason Mount,
Perisic.
Mason Mount,
Oh,
Reece James.
Man's actually won a World Cup. How did I look, man?
He made the assist. What do you mean? How?
Osuna, that's not else. Osuna, my 9-year-old cousin.
You a
would
hater.
pass
You
the
a
ball
hater.
through the free-
That was a nice
I would
pass. That
never
was a
return
nice
pass.
That's just
assist.
so
I've never
sick.
written
That
that
was-
pass.
that
I've
That
never
pass
written
was
that pass.
so sick.
Bro,
My
No
9-year-old
DM
cousin.
tags, no DM tags, no DM
that
tags.
moment he turned into Pirlo.
Yeah,
did.
exactly. He needs a pillow.
The guy he turned into Pirlo.
Ralph. Ralph, yeah, man, I just had a deja vu, man. Ralph said, "Gegenpress works." Apologize, guys. Actually, that's just a deja vu. I swear, I said something about he made that pass. Abdul, you said the whole thing of like DM tax, and I saw this dub came up, guys. It's a rip in the Matrix. Deja vu, crazy.
What?
Gegenpress works. Apologize, haters. Rest in peace, Man United. Ralph, you failed.
No,
No, he
Ralph,
won.
get off my street.
He
Austria destroyed,
absolutely lubricated Croatia.
Croatia 4-0 HH. He did a 4-piece on Croatia.
It was
He
actually
did
a
a
three-piece.
oh,
He
wait,
did a
three
three-piece. Yeah, three-piece.
3-piece.
Wait,
Yeah.
who did?
Wait, hold.
Ralph
Ralph.
with Austria.
Shout out to your boy, man. Shout out to your boy. Shout out your boy.
Bro,
man.
Man United are actually a Finnish club, man. These guys
They're
are
trash.
so
No, you
Wait,
don't
wait,
enter that
Yo.
trash.
If Austria
These
do
guys
something,
sacked this guy. These guys sacked this guy.
Wait, so he said
Wait, was
I
it today? Was it
lubricated.
today?
Yeah. I think it was. I lubricated Croatia. Roberto Martinez is a scam. Hashtag Wigan.
Yeah, I agree with that. Roberto Martinez.
Shout out to your AR on a free transfer to. Is this the Arsenal fan? I think this is the Arsenal fan on a free transfer to. How many Madrid? How many guys do Madrid are taking on loan?
We're getting a
Hey.
lot. We're getting a lot. Hey,
a lot of
we
guys.
just won the
Because-
CL.
yeah, because I think David C is on loan. Red Devil Studio is on loan. Those guys are on loan.
Bro, I was on the bench by the way for the whole season.
De Bruyne resume: 2018 semi-final loss to France. in the World Cup. 2022 semi-final lost to Madrid. Finals lost to Chelsea. 2021. Belgium are like Holland.
Don't compare those bums to us.
No. See, for me, Holland are the best team to have never won the World Cup, and that remains the same. I said, bro, and this, and I'm not sure how old you were in 2000 or so.
I was not born.
Oh wow, one of the craziest games you'll ever see. It's probably on YouTube.
I've seen it against Italy.
What is that?
I watched this live,
Bro, that is the most bullshit game I've ever seen in my life. Bro,
no. I think seriously. I think they missed 2 penalties.
Yeah,
they hit the ball like 2-3 times, and then they lost on a penalty shoot.
Yeah, we lost on penalties. It was,
and that team was amazing.
It is regarded as one of the darkest days in Dutch history.
But then you know, okay, these guys are just jinxed. But I'll say this right now: if Mascherano didn't tear his 2 things. If Mascherano did not tear his asshole to make that block on Robin scores. Holland to make the final, and who knows? Secondly, I still believe that Casillas doped, which is why Robin missed those 2-1 goals. So that's my story, man.
Sure.
It's fair. HH, your squad preview for Belgium in 2018 explains why they couldn't touch France. Martinez didn't. Yeah, he didn't call up Nainggolan, who was in good form. Even if they brought Nainggolan is not a difference maker. De Bruyne, bro, I blame De Bruyne.
Nainggolan is a big difference maker, or that guy.
Osuna, if Nainggolan was in that game, do they beat France?
No, not France. But I'm just saying he is a big game changer.
No. But the point I'm making is that it was that France semi. If Nainggolan was in that team, is it enough of a difference maker for him to have been a difference maker in that game against France? I said De Bruyne is the reason why Hazard doesn't have a World Cup. If that bomb-ass injury plan showed up, Hazard would be a World Cup winner right now.
It's funny how the media completely forgot the game. Game, HH.
Guys, do we need to put some more respect on Fellaini's name?
So, let's keep it moving.
Yes.
So let's Abdul, you need to play first of all. Yassir, thank you. See, this is why the football hall community is amazing, because whenever people give me certain things, so sometimes I say something like, I don't know what this is, but Yassir, he sends me something that I almost choked.
It's not real.
The drink I was having.
Abdul says it about everything.
Abdul, can you just shush? So Yassir, I thank you for this exhibit, because
it's not real, bro.
Abdul, can I just represent this? We're doing a TV show. Relax. When I saw this, as I said, I was like eating food. I almost choked on the food. I was like, and I basically went out. I went for a run, and I said that what? And I came back. And I said, huh? It can't be real. It can't be real. So I want to just, because Abdul, you're gonna have to explain this crap to me right now.
HH, before I explain that crap,
Yes.
can I tell you what's happening in the Spanish media right now? Because United fans, HH, say what you want about United fans, HH. These guys, their presence on social media is ridiculous. Is ridiculously big. HH, because the Spanish media, HH, because of the Spanish media, they're getting so many clicks on everything they're posting right now. They're literally making news up like every hour. There is like news stories. You feel me? To feed, like, they're making so much money.
Abdul, can I bring up the damn exhibit so you can explain? So, Streets, I present to you Exhibit A.
For a guy that supports Newcastle, you do protect Barcelona a lot.
So
I'm just keeping.
Let me read it. Let me read this. Let me read this for the guys. So, FC Barcelona are now allowing wedding. Let me try. So look, guys, let's get to it, guys. Let's get to it, guys. We have to be professional. FC Barcelona are allowing weddings to be held at the Camp Nou for prices ranging from 1,600 to 13,500 euros. They will also allow fans to play a 60-minute match on the stadium between June 6th and June 11th for a fee of 300 euros per person in order to pay off their debt. And then, guys, hold on. Wait. Let me read this up. Wait. Open image a new tab. So guys, if you want to book, something at the stadium, this is how you can book stuff.
You know how
Wait,
sad
there's
this
a
is.
website?
We're talking
There's
about
a website?
Hold up. So weddings are the camp. So guys, if you want a wedding, hire up space. So guys, the foundation lounge between 25 and 50s.
They literally pimping themselves out.
Bro, it's fake,
Pimping.
bro. It's fake, bro.
That's crazy.
Abdul,
That's
I need you,
crazy.
first of all, Abdul, I need you to
Oh my
explain.
God.
Casey, don't send me any. Casey, explain this crap. Casey, after all the abuse you give me, Casey, I'm going to roast your club. Casey, it's time for me to roast
No,
your
but
club right
AJ,
now.
that's the
Abdul,
thing.
explain
You
this
know,
to me.
AJ, they're also coming up with stories like Barca, they owe Pique like 80 million. They owe this 70 billion.
Wait, hold on, I gotta look at this. So,
You know
hire
what's
of
crazy?
spaces, banquets, and cocktail receptions, right? So there's 6 hours of use. More price. So it's more expensive for more hours. Standard assembly. Okay, so
Does that
basically,
say
members 50% discount.
Oh,
Members
wow.
get a discount. Members get a discount.
Oh, no, but hold up. 8 members for more than 1 year. So you have to be a member for more than 1 year to get the discount.
Darn.
Okay, so let's look at these rent prices. Because that's the importance. That's the important thing. How much money they get, right? So Foundation Lounge, 1,600 euros for the
That's
Foundation
okay.
Lounge.
That's all right.
So 25
between
people.
25
The other-
and
okay, so
50.
let's look at the one that wastes the most money.
Grandstand
13,500 euros. So let's just take it at face value, right? At face value, you have so 13,500. So if you take all of this, let's say, so 13,500 plus 9,000, 22.
Bro, it's
I'm
not
saying
real,
roughly.
man. Come on.
I'm saying
Yo, it's
roughly
come
around
on, man. It's not
40,000
real.
euros. 40,000 euros per wedding.
Okay,
So-
okay, so
Okay, it's
okay,
not
okay.
real.
If they
Abdul.
want to fund the signing of Ousmane and Dembele, so 40,000 euros per wedding, they would have to do if they do, how much was Ousmane and Dembele again? 120 million, right? So 120 million
Look.
divided by 40,000.
Abdul,
3,000 weddings. 3,000 weddings for Dembele.
Abdul. Now,
Nah, but I mean,
First,
Barca
no,
are in
look.
economic trouble.
We've had joke, but first of all, yeah, say thank God will bless you because I had a massive laugh. I don't care whether real or fake, guys. This is hilarious. It's hilarious. Now
Yeah,
we've laughed. It's hilarious. But see, this is now linked into the whole Pique and Shakira thing, which we're gonna get to afterwards.
which is also fake.
No, I know, but that's my thing. Who's putting this stuff out there? Who is doing this hit job?
I'll tell you who's putting it out there. This is only coming out. All these stories are coming out because Manchester United want Frankie de Jong. So what is happening is they know the only reason why Barca would sell him is if there is financial difficulty because of economic reasons. Yeah. So what is happening is
your club is a naughty club, man.
Yeah. So
so yes, that's what.
It's United fans actually doing this shit. It's United fans.
Oh my. So yes, you tricked me.
You're muted.
You're muted. Thank God you're.
I didn't do anything. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I saw this.
So yes,
it was funny.
It's become a meme.
So look, Abdul, so you're saying that United are hiring people like the Russian hackers during like the election?
No, they're not hiring people, but like they are literally every story, every like fake story that's funny about how desperate Barca are is literally going viral. Like, look how many retweets and likes that tweet has. So like that's
so
what.
Abdul, can I ask you this?
And you know what the worst thing is at Like these English people, these United fans, they don't know the Spanish media. The Spanish media, like 95% of what comes out of the Spanish media is literally just fake news. You do know that because they have to every day they have to sell newspapers. Every day they have to create stories. You feel me? But no, bro, like I don't know if you want to hit on the real issues at Barca though, because
we'll get that. I mean, let's just deal with this. So, you see, I mean, my thing is, I think let's actually because that's let's actually bring in this whole thing because this one I want to talk about.
But and imagine if something comes out saying that like players now have to show up to birthday parties and other perform. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Pedri, and he's like juggling.
That's messed up. Yes, that is messed up.
Yeah,
that's messed up.
Depressed.
See, here's the thing. See, I knew.
Oh God.
I knew this. See, here's the thing. Of course, look, adultery and everything, it's all part of life. It's normal and so forth. People say, oh, how could you teach on Shakira? Guys, it's called the real world and real life. It happens. Now, when the whole Gavi's mom thing came through, I was like, okay, this is a hit job. And guys are just trying to make up lies and so forth. And my thing is that, see, before Abdul said that, I was like, but why would you make up such a crazy story? And when I did the video, I said, people believe what they want to believe. If you're fully objective and you're fully impartial, you're like, John Terry is a rarity. Because John Terry is a very special case. Because only John Terry would actually do something that's sleeping with a team. So John Terry is he's in a group of his own. I don't think Pique is as dumb or as stupid or as irresponsible as someone like a John Terry.
You want to hear the craziest part, HH?
What's that?
You know, Gavi's mother, she doesn't even live in Barcelona, HH. You do know that, like, Gavi lives in La Masia alone.
Bro,
He's
how
been
do you
living in
know
La
this?
Masia alone for the
Abdul,
last.
how do you know this? Abdul,
No,
how do
because Gavi lives in La Masia. It's like it's known. He lives in La
Oh,
Masia alone.
it's Abdul's been saying what's up to Gavi's mum.
Okay, let's respect.
Yeah, but HH, you know, it's funny. Like, and I like that you're bringing it up, HH, because I want to rant a little bit. I want to rant about this clown of a club, HH. HH, we have like HH. Laporta is such a clown. Like, he's such a clown.
Speak on it.
This guy, he's such a politician. Can you believe
and you know he's pretty much on, because remember, before his stints, he was known as he's the guy that brought in Ronaldinho. So
he
that was
David
what
Beckham.
off of.
He wanted David Beckham, HH. He didn't want Ronaldinho.
Abdul, didn't the reason why he became president was to keep Messi?
Yeah, he was hugging a mannequin with Messi's shirt on.
Wait, hold up. If you ran because you wanted to keep Messi and you lost Messi, shouldn't you like leave?
He's fired at the spot. He's so shit.
Nah, but
Florentino would never.
You know why this club is so shameless, HH? Literally, like, this guy, he gives Barca fans such fake optimism. Do you remember back in January when he was like, Barca are back on the market. Barca are back. They're a big boy in the market. They're in for Erling Haaland. HH. They can't even afford to register Sergio Roberto at the moment. So HH, like, you know, Barca fans, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if they started taking like antidepressant pills, HH, because this is a depressing situation. Because HH, you know, when it really comes down to it.
No, but here's the thing though. Yes, you can blame Laporta and so forth, but didn't this start because of Bartomeu's handling of finances?
I know, but that's not the issue though. Don't give the fans
be honest.
Don't give the fans fake optimism like a politician. Because
Abdul, people like we are sensible. We are sensible people. Most people in the world are not sensible. And most people, why do politicians get into power through lies and deceit?
But
because most people aren't sensible.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be a president, HH. And that's the problem. All year long, he's been gassing up, oh, we can sign Haaland, we can sign this, we can do this, we can do that. And HH, like, the club is in a financial mess. They literally have to raise, you know, they're going to have to raise, like, they're going to have to sell TV rights. They're going to have to sell Barca Studios to make, like, signings like Alonso and Azpilicueta and Morata, bro. HH, I'm so done with this football club. Like, HH, I'm telling you right now, like, live on air. If I see Morata in a Barca shirt, I'm never showing up again. I'm becoming full-time F1 fan.
So Lewandowski, you can't afford Lewandowski.
No, they can afford Lewandowski if they do the things that they're supposed to do. But HH, like,
is it true that CW?
It wouldn't surprise me if Bayern Munich, they decided to force him to stay because Bayern Munich, they're a hard-headed club, like, and they don't like to be bullied into doing something that they don't want to do. So it wouldn't surprise me if.
Abdul, let me ask you this, bro. I was watching ESPN FC and I was watching Sid Lowe talk about Barcelona, and then they're talking about Tebas and how Tebas kept mentioning how bad their finances is and talk about
which is responsible for a La Liga president to be doing.
But yeah, and then Sid Lowe pretty much pushed back on what HH said and said, like, nah, that guy should just shut up. Why does he keep talking about it? But is Tebas saying this because of what happened last year, where Laporte was telling everyone that we are keeping Messi, we keeping Messi, we keeping Messi, we keeping Messi, and at the end, the reality was they couldn't keep Messi, and they just literally lied to
That's not
everyone.
why. Tebas hates Barca because one, they were involved in the Super League, and two, they don't want to sign the CVC deal that he's.
And
Oh,
Tebas
that
has
he-
also just come out as a Madrid fan as well. Like he's a
Yeah,
flat
he-
out
I
Madrid
mean,
fan.
he's a Madrid fan.
He's a Madrid fan, but he's
Hala
sick in the
Madrid,
head.
man, Hala Madrid.
He's sick in the head. But like HH, it all depends. This summer for Barca, it all depends whether they sell off those assets so they can afford signings. HH. But the thing for me is,
No, so okay. If you do the Frank de Jong sale, does that help to bring in the Lewandowski thing and so forth?
HH, can I be honest? Because I was writing with Terry earlier today on Twitter DMs. Because he doesn't really know he doesn't understand the Spanish media and stuff like that. So I was giving him some tips. And HH, honestly, Barca, if they sell off what they're supposed to sell off, they're not gonna be forced into selling De Jong. But HH, I think Barca, they want to sell De Jong regardless of whether they have to or if they want to, because I just don't think De Jong will ever suit the way Barca wants to play. And he even admits it, Barca don't play to his style of play. And I think as well, the second and the big thing is, if De Jong stays at Barca another year and he has another mediocre season, I think his value is going to drop a lot.
That's a good point. I mean, they lost Dembele on a free after spending all that money on him. They lost Coutinho on a ridiculous fee after they spent all that money on them.
Signing, though.
But then it's regardless of what you think about the signing, it's like the amount of money they spend. Yeah. It's like, and also the Griezmann deal. Like we're talking about, these are millions, over 100 million pound, 100 million euros.
Yeah, but yes, you know,
weddings.
But yes, you know, what's it called? There's a lot of people they think that Barca they're in a lot of debt because of the Griezmann signing and Dembele signing and the Coutinho. Like people gotta understand, a lot of those signings they were mostly from the Neymar money. The people forget that they got 222 million from Neymar. What has ruined Barca financially is the wages,
Messi.
Is the crazy wages these guys have been put on.
Not just Messi, Griezmann as well. Griezmann was on 300 and something.
Well, how much was Abdul?
800 was on 700, bro.
Yeah, 800, something like that. Yeah.
No.
See that? Yes.
700.
No,
yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. No. It was something ridiculous.
No, he
like
was.
That,
He was.
Yeah,
Jump the break. Can you jump the break?
No.
Drop the brick.
I'm not. No, he was.
Griezmann
Drop
that.
On 700.
Drop that brick.
Drop that brick.
Griezmann was not on 700,000.
He was.
No.
And you know what?
Because I said no. I just
you know what the worst part is? Like if Pique and Jessica Alba, Pique and Jessica Alba, they're on 400, 500k. And you think I'm joking? I'm not joking. And the worst part is this guy gave a 32-year-old Pique a 5-year contract.
That's obviously for me. That's I just put this way. You guys may be right. I just don't want it to be confirmed for me, because I think if it is confirmed for me, then I will actually be an enemy of Griezmann. So if it is proven that Griezmann
you
was
knew
on
this
600,
though. You knew this. We went over
not
this.
800,000. No, I don't remember.
I swear,
Yes,
we went
I
over it on the
remember.
show.
Yes,
Okay,
amnesia.
okay.
Yes, amnesia.
I'm going to share you something here.
If it's the wage, don't share it with me, because I'm not looking. I refuse to believe. I don't want it to be.
But you know, what's going to be crucial this summer, is they have
I'll put it up, but I'm not looking, bro. I'm not looking. Put it up,
as you can see, that's Antoine Griezmann, which for Atletico Madrid, So Atletico Madrid are only paying part of his wages.
Atletico Madrid.
They're only paying part of his wages. They're only paying a part of his wages, and it's 576,000 per week.
Cool. Sure. Cool story, bro.
And Barcelona's paying the rest, and that means Barcelona was paying about 800,000 a week.
As I said again,
oh my God!
Until I see it, I will refuse to believe
that
dude was on 7.
Abdul, that is crazy.
Yes, I'm sorry, I can't believe it.
Yes.
That is.
You know what the worst part is? He scored 3 goals last season. But you know, for Barca this summer, if they're going to do anything serious, they have to complete all those asset sales before the 30th of June. And if they don't do the Barcelona, they're finished, in my opinion. Because if they bring in no serious signings, I think we might be seeing Europa League again.
But Abdul, isn't it like they literally have to do it, or else they can't even register the players they have, right?
Yeah, they have to do it before. No. They can play with the players they have. They just can't register any new signings.
That's crazy.
Wait,
that is what you would call it. That's right.
Yes, yeah, that's why
irresponsible, bro.
This is why I hate PSG so much, because there is no financial fair play.
They can do whatever the hell they want.
They don't care. And in Spain, they're so strict with the financial fair play, bro.
It's a mess. I mean, let me hear this. So from your boy, says Portugal, England, Netherlands going through in. So how does it? So is everybody in a group?
Yeah,
like
they
different
have
groups.
to group.
They're all different groups. Like
So is the final going to be in June or next month?
Wait, what?
So does it conclude this month?
I have no idea.
Osuna, you're muted. You're muted, Osuna.
No, they're not playing. No, they are playing.
The final is next year. The final is next year, no?
Oh, next year?
Yeah.
Year.
Well, what is the point of this competition?
I have no idea. I have no freaking idea. Shout out to your boy Ralph, who says, "Oh yeah, we already saw this.
Yeah, we did that.
We already saw this as well. I believe. Casey says, "You rate international flops like Robin and Zad." Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Robin led Holland to that.
I believe
2010
Robin
final.
missed 2 1v1s in 2010.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
He did cheat against Mexico, by the way.
Correct me
That was not a penalty. That was not a penalty. That was they robbed Mexico.
Correct me if I am wrong. With a bunch of kids, testy babies, and fruit sellers, he guided that team to semi. And if Mascherano did not tear his asshole for that block, he guided them to a final.
And if he actually, knew how to finish in a final, he would actually have a World Cup.
Well, if Casillas did it dope.
Miss B, you're right. You're right about Miss B Nation.
Do you know what I believe? I believe that Bisbee has created an app that every time that there's any Barca positive news, it buzzes. Anytime there's any Barca news, it's like a bad signal from him. It's like a bad signal. So, they're trash.
These notifications, bro. Notifications.
How can you be such a hater? Oh, man, the bless his soul, man.
It's like he turns on the notifications for your channel. Eh?
No, he has a notification that anytime there's any positive Barca news, he's there to come and offer.
Bro, this is not even positive Barca news. This is negative Barca news.
No. But if it's negative news, he's there to pardon.
Exactly.
Every time I post anything positive about Barcelona, the first guy to post a negative response is Miss B Nation, without fail. I'm like, goddamn, Miss B, bro, come on,
Champions League winner, bro. Come on, man.
It's like, let this go.
Bro, we won the Champions League. It's fine. You don't need to brag anymore.
He can't.
You don't need to kick someone who was already down.
Habits, man. Shout out to your boy Link, who says, Dembele to CFC. Nothing can stop it. Us better than Fatima and Gavi. Put some respect on his name. His name is Ansu Fati. And Wing will get because I'm saying, Wing, don't jinx this. Wing, you bum. You still owe me a PS5. You bum.
Is Wing still Chelsea fan?
Dembele can't shoot to save his life, so
at least he can dribble on like that as bum ass mount.
Yeah, he can.
So from Abritz Fair, Croatia 2018 starting 11 was amazing, but no depth. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say amazing. It was good, not amazing. It was good. It was very good though. Yeah, I want a CR7 in a World Cup final with. Yeah.
If YSK starts coming out with his suit after Cristiano scores internationally, I'm actually done with him.
Oh, no.
Done with him.
Guys, here's the thing right now. I have a nightmare. And my nightmare is doing the World Cup final watch along. And then in the 93rd minute, there's a penalty. Cristiano scores a penalty. And I think as I will spell the end of. Yes, of the football hot. I think that'll be
That's
it.
the
man.
end of the football hot. Yeah, that's the
Like,
end.
I'll just shut down, log off, and I'll
Okay.
go and watch Batman
I have to ask you this
or the
question,
Matrix.
HH.
What's up?
What does he have to do to have his jersey hanged up there behind you? What does he have to do?
There's nothing he can do.
HH,
No,
you will
if he
hate
wins the World
it. You will hate
There's
it,
nothing he
HH.
can do.
You were
If he
talking about
wins-
Misby
he
Nation.
would have
Shout
to
out to
win the
me.
World Cup.
Yes,
You will
do you
hate
know
it.
what
win the
it
World
means
Cup.
to have open?
No.
There's a rafts, baby.
He
I
would
mean,
have to win the
these are
World
the
Cup.
techniques.
But if he wins the World Cup, the channel's finished. So
Oh,
it's not happening.
no.
That's
These
not
are the
fair,
techniques.
Osasuna. That's not
These
fair.
are the techniques.
That's not fair. You
These
told
are
me
the techniques. Okay, do you know what it means to be up on this piece? Up on this piece.
Yeah, it means that you just have to know how to dribble.
you're telling me Cristiano
Hell, even in the
Ronaldo
case of
Santos
Drogba, he doesn't even know
Alviara,
how to dribble.
first in his name, wins the World Cup. That's it.
Yes, it depends how he does it.
Finished.
If he gets carried by Eder or someone else, then it doesn't count. If Cristiano, you have to be the best player, top scorer, and score the winning goal
Man,
in
you
the
a
final.
hater. You
If
a
not,
hater.
it doesn't count.
You hate it. Next
That's
you
it.
know, you're gonna say he had to stop a meteor. He has the N-word hunger.
Yes, yeah.
Like,
How
you're
much?
like,
No, how much is that to ask? Be the best player, be the top scorer, and score the winning goal in the
This is a
final.
team sport, HH. You can't do
sorry.
this by yourself.
If he doesn't do that, the World Cup doesn't count. He needs to do that for the World Cup to count. All right.
Drogba got carried, by the way. Drogba got carried in 2012 by, the way,
You're
by
you're
Juan Mata.
Elsie, talk about your bummers club that we just talked about. After all the abuse you sent me, Casey, talk about your bummers club. You've been sending me these
Hey,
dogs.
shout out to Casey
Wait,
though.
No. What do you mean by shout out to Casey? I go to the terrace to try and escape this guy.
Nah, he follows you.
Casey is-
Teams is trash.
No, dude.
Or Russian blood money.
Bro, Casey is on the terrace more than you are.
Putin and Abramovich slept together in the same bed. I'm like, Casey, goddamn, I'm
Casey's
on
a
the
legend,
terrace.
man.
Okay, meet me here.
Casey's
But
a legend.
I'm trying to escape. I'm trying to run away from you, and you follow me onto the terrace.
No,
God
you
damn.
follow him. He's down there more than you are. He's on there every single video.
No. But okay, he is no. It's one thing.
Especially
But
when HH
why
is
are you
there, though.
sending Dubs to insult Chelsea and everything on the terrace? Let's do war here. How you taking this war to the terrace? What the hell? God damn.
The wars, they have multiple battlefields, eh?
But I'm trying to get away from it. That's my thing. David T on loan and Realm. Wait, how long?
What is
Yes,
that
yeah.
badge?
Yes, it.
Do you see the badge though? You see the badge?
What is
See?
that badge?
It's a badge, man. It is what it is, man. It's literally
Bro,
once
I
you
can't
become a
accept
Man
this.
United.
I
once
But
can't
you-
accept this.
HH, you
I
never
can't
read out
accept this.
Casey's message, bro. You never read out Casey's message.
You guys are
You know, when you sign as a Man United fan, you have an
guys-
option.
you
You have
guys
an
are
option to go on loan to Real Madrid in case the situation goes bad.
this guy actually really combined it.
Yeah.
Because that's obviously the red of the United badge, and he has the red.
This guy actually photoshopped. Oh, this is a joke. I can't accept this. I can't accept this.
David said, I'm begging you. Please, I'm begging you. Can you please DM me that badge? Just please send me a Twitter DM of that badge because I need to post it right now. Because this is the official badge of all the United loanees to Real Madrid. Barca should just open an OnlyFans or strip joints at this point. Big up the man them. I like the new camera format, bro. Hope to call it one. Oh no, bro. Remember, hangers is for everybody. As long as you're not crazy or mad or psychotic, open hangers for everybody. But what I want to do, this idea here. So during the week, it's a smaller group of guys who I know, can be on camera and who I just know that are like regulars that people are really into and people like. So I just think that the guys who I think would be really
No
good.
one likes Abdul and me. No one likes us.
Well, they're gonna have to put
Also,
up with you.
I'm gonna be
No,
honest.
wait. Also,
Susie-
no one likes me. Look how many
Yeah,
insults.
okay, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so look, it is what it is. No one likes it. Everyone hates everyone here. So,
Asuna just trying to fish for compliments. That's a lie. People love you, man.
well, actually, I want to think. Out of us four,
No.
who is the most hated in the streets
That's
amongst us
just
four?
going to be
Me.
Delta. That's going to be Delta. That's Delta.
It's Abdul.
It's a love-hate relationship.
No, us four. I think it's
Abdul.
Abdul.
It's a love-hate
Actually,
relationship.
Do you know what was crazy? Yasser may
Because of my
actually be the
tweets.
most liked, actually.
No, I think Abdul is the most love-hate guy.
No, I think the most
you love
loved
him and
is
hate at the
Jackson.
same time.
I
It's
think
like-
everyone likes
Abdul,
YSK.
Abdul is hated. Abdul is hated.
Abdul,
Because Abdul trolls on
Abdul is
purpose.
definitely, yeah.
He's
the
a
guy is
troll.
a troll.
No,
Yeah,
he's a troll. Abdul is a
Yeah,
troll.
I'm a troll. But I think you didn't read out Casey's dub though.
I did. Oh no,
No, you
no.
didn't.
You didn't read it out. No, you didn't read it out.
You just dissed him.
Oh, sorry. Oh, Yeah, so Abdul's right. Don't believe anything about Barca's finances until the assembly in mid-June. Terry will believe any Spanish clan. Casey, I am going to believe it because you insulted Chelsea. So no, wait, hold on, Casey. How do you get to say that Roman Abramovich is a blood money merchant and so forth, and I can say that you're twerking and whoring yourself for money? It's all fair in love and war. So I'm going to believe that, and you believe those Chelsea lies. I'll believe those Barca's lies. It's all fair in love and war. Yes, and all 9 doesn't count. We demand the replay.
So
I'm not
who's the
counting
guy
that.
that Terry believes? Who was it? That Rob guy?
No, he believes any like transfer update, like Twitter, like AS Diaros. He believes like tier 17 sources.
Tier 17.
Tier 17.
What is that? What is tier 17? Class C? Is that class C? Class B?
Like a homeless guy can type up a piece and he'll believe it, bro.
And then it's like breaking news from the homeless man on the streets.
HG, you'll put it on the thumbnail, bro.
Wait. This guy, man. This is why I only watch his top 6 videos.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you guys are sick.
This is why I only watch his top 6 because he advises you like some smart people.
Basically, they'll do like an interview with us and basically has to basically do like a stream where like the homeless man is actually on the streets like streaming in front of his phone.
No,
like,
you know,
like, yo, Terry, wait, say, yo, do you have like €2?
you know a thing though. Shout out to Terry though. In terms of Premier League, the
Direct
guy's
deposit,
amazing.
direct deposit.
No. The guy in terms of the Premier League, he knows a lot. But when it comes to the Spanish media, bro, like Abdul, they need you on that channel, bro. They need
Honestly,
a
bro, like
they need
there's
it.
so much fake news.
HH, but the homeless guy doesn't even have a bank account, so we need direct deposit or how do we pay this? How do we pay this?
That's actually very that's a very good point.
do we pay
But no,
this?
cash in
That's
hand,
messed up.
cash in hand.
That's messed up.
Under the table, by mail, cash by mail, pay by mail.
Yeah,
pay by mail.
what's it called? What's it called? Junior Aziz.
Wait, no, but they don't have a mail address. It's because they're homeless. Wait.
What? No. What's it? Wait, what the hell? Where's that from? Wait.
Someone said quarters. I don't know what they mean.
No. What's it called? What were they called? Squatters. So you know how you can basically squat in a place. He just fine. He doesn't into like a squatting house. Junior Aziz, HH renting the Camp Nou for private events, i.e., weddings and birthday parties, is true. Since we all hold up. Apparently, it's true. Wait.
Because didn't they say no to the CVC?
Bro, I'm about to call up Laporta, or I'm about to call up literally FC Barcelona myself and ask if I can schedule a wedding. Like, what is their phone number?
No,
I'm actually about to call these guys.
Yo.
Didn't they say no to the CVC?
No.
FC
Yeah,
Barcelona.
Shout out to Aziz.
They
Hold
said,
up, because Abdul, you said this is Cap. This is the official Barca site. This is Barcelona FC, fcbarcelona.com.
You're
Host
lying.
a private event. Invite your guests at the Camp Nou and surprise them with our exclusive services.
Exclusive.
Yeah, but HH, this isn't a new thing though. This is old.
Yeah, but
all of a sudden now it's old. It's not a new thing.
thing.
You said it was a lie.
But it's not a new thing though.
Abdul, you said it was a lie. You said
Yeah,
that
but
was a
Abdul,
lie.
one plus
Now you're
one
saying
equals two.
everybody should know
Abdul.
this. Come on, Abdul.
I
I
Come
mean,
on.
bro, like it's always been like that though.
Abdul, if you were to get married, would you get married at Camp Nou?
Okay, I'm actually just about to call them. Okay, plus 3, 4.
Also, don't.
Call him live.
You don't understand.
Call him live.
I'm actually about to call these guys.
Call him live.
Okay, ask you a question. Just ask it like, can I host a wedding? So,
I actually am about to ask these guys. 902 189920.
this is the best.
Wait,
That
can
is
you
messed
go
up.
to Spanish?
Wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
wait.
Okay,
Wait.
I'm putting in
You don't
speaker.
even speak Spanish, man.
What the fuck? Wait,
Do you speak Spanish?
they're not. They don't. They decline.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's fake, man. It's fake news.
That's a
Now,
fake
why are they
number.
declining? Why are they declining? Look, man, you're closer. Look, let's move. Abrit's fair.
I don't know. Abdul sources.
Pedri-
man.
Oh,
Ped-
it's because it's almost 2 a.m. there. Of course, they're closed.
Yeah, so one name here. So Pedri works for Uber Eats on the side. He delivered my wings. God damn. I asked for a photograph. He said it would cost 40 euros because Parsa needs it to pay Janet. As well as David C. not at Real Madrid. I mean, think about it. They have the hub storyline and plot twists already. Gavi's teammates becoming his stepdad, Avian. Oh, Lord. David, go over.
No, Barcelona, they're not answering because they can't afford the form bills.
Yeah, look, this guy is sick, man. Silence One says, Perez is having to bail us out so we don't have to sign the CFC deal. Try telling Cruyff back in the day that the club would ever be in this state.
Bro, it's fake news, man. Bro, people believe anything, bro.
No, people know what they want to believe. So AS says, on a free transfer, Umtiti is still, and why shouldn't he be?
You know, sometimes
blame Bartomeu for giving that large contract. Let me be paid. Let me be paid.
They actually extended him, HH.
Are Barcelona fans are there like a section of Barcelona fans that are racist? I just wanted to know.
Only their player is. Only Dembele is racist.
Actually, Catalonia, they're very like anti-racism, anti-LGBT. No, they're full LGBT.
Wait, whoa!
I meant full.
I mean, because I cannot imagine Umtiti staying at Barcelona. If, for example, staying like in an Italian club, if they wanted to force him out. Because I remember last season they wanted to force him out and he stayed. And I cannot imagine him staying if it was in Italy. Bro, the amount of abuse he would have gotten.
No, the only racist at Barcelona is Dembele.
Yeah. I mean, look,
they're not.
If you're getting paid, they're not getting paid. So, guys, can we talk about a brick? Real quick.
Which one?
Let's talk about brick. I'll show you this brick. Because, guys, I think this is one of the worst signings that I think I've ever seen. So, shout out to your boy. He announced that he's leaving this certain club. And guys, how about on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad was the signing?
HH, if I see this guy in the new camp, HH.
No. I think it's confirmed that he's going back to Lyon or something. But guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, how Yasia, answer this right now. Yasia, don't hide. On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad was the signing? This was horrendous. Because what did this guy actually do? I don't think this guy actually had one single iconic or amazing moment.
He scored a last-minute goal against Crystal Palace.
Guys, before you go,
I don't think that was him.
It was him. You know what's crazy? I did the math yesterday. Like not yesterday, a couple. Like it was like recently. Since Lacazette joined the Premier League, he's actually scored more goals than Marcus Ballon d'Or Rashford.
But. Oh, no. First of all, Rashford is trash. Yes, sir. Can you please respond to what Abdul just said? Yes, sir. Get back on camera. Yes, sir. Get back on camera, man. Yes, sir. Can you please respond to what Abdul
anyways,
just said? Yes, no. Yes, yeah. Because I need to see this because I need to see your face when you talk about your one of the worst takes in football hot history, which is your bum-ass Marcus Ballon d'Or Rashford take. So I need to see your face when they talk about this dude. So can you just respond to what Abdul just said, please? Thank you. The streets demanded. The streets are demanding it. The streets are calling you out. They're calling you last year. They're calling you last year.
Like a threat has more goals than you.
Guys, throw up hashtag last year. Streets, drop hashtag last year.
I'm telling you, HH, if I had, if I had 3 wishes, I probably won't even use all 3. I'll just use one. Okay. My wish is for Rashford to get his form back because I still believe he is a better. I'm saying this right now. He is a better talent than a prodigy. He is. He is a better talent. He is a better dribbler. He's a better scorer.
I know.
He's a better. It's a fact.
Damn bloody fool.
He's better. He's a better talent. He is a better player. He's a true prodigy.
Streets,
not that fake prodigy.
Last year. I need to see hashtag last year in the streets.
So, in my opinion, he's that dude. Like he should be. If Marcus Rashford fulfills his potential, he will win Ballon d'Ors. That's what he's going to do. But like life, it's not fair. Life is not fair. It is what it is. We live in an unfair reality. So. What can I say, man?
Well,
Suleiman, I said last year, not once. I said last year.
Yeah, they're even roasting you on Twitch. They're saying you're on coke.
Anyways,
no. And Lacazette, how bad is his signing? This
it's
guys,
just
this is one of the
trash.
worst signings of all
He
time.
is so bad. It's like he is so bad. I think he. Do you know how bad you are? That I rate this is my boy. Martial's my boy. But even Martial got called up and played some games for France. This guy, the fact that he's French is actually, I believe, is an insult. Like the guy is bad. HH. Like what does he do? Like
Bro, his biggest use was being a FIFA 15 card.
and they got him for, I think, Leon. I was laughing right now. Like I don't know. I don't know if does Leon do juju or something like that? Because like they got 15 million for that guy. 15 million.
Yeah, so to be fair, he has good hold up play, link up play.
Abdul, they brought a striker for link-up play.
No,
Come on.
they didn't.
Abdul, when a dude named Eddie Nketiah, a child, is
Oh my
better than
God.
you. They literally
That's
gave Eddie Nketiah a
bad.
contract other than Lacazette, and you're
They did
cost
what
50
now?
mil- Yeah. They signed Eddie
in a
Nketiah.
new contract.
Yeah, I mean,
I
like,
think he scored 2 open play goals.
Arteta.
it's just
Arteta.
bad. It's just like the guy. I think the only good thing he's like. Do you know what's funny? Because like they're trying to repackage him into like a Firmino type of striker now, where he drops deep, he presses. Like your job was to score goals, and I think he scored 4 goals in the entire season, or not even 4.
4, but there were 2 penalties.
HH is, I mean, it was a waste of time.
Yes, his last goal was in October.
I mean, this guy makes Olivier Giroud look like what? Look like a Thierry Henry. Like this guy makes Giroud look world class.
No, because I remember he was actually too bad for Leon. But
Yeah,
now,
he was good.
here's the key thing now. Are we saying it's an Uber Eats tax or just saying that
Yes.
Arsenal are just trash?
I wouldn't
No,
say
no,
so.
no,
because
no.
You can't say Uber
they
Eats tax.
produce good players. Actually.
No, yeah, they do.
But okay, see, also, what are we saying? Because are we saying that Arteta just a bomb or is there an Uber Eats
He's
tax?
failed under 3 different managers.
Who's the 3?
Who's
Unai
the
Emery.
third? So
Yeah, Wenger.
Wait,
Wenger.
no, yeah, Wenger.
he wasn't on the
Yeah,
was he on the
Wenger
bench?
bought him.
Yeah,
Wenger
Wenger
bought
bought
him,
him. Wenger bought him.
But
It was
then
in 2017. HH.
I give
Yes.
credit to Wenger. Wenger knew how to buy in average players and actually make him look decent.
Well, yeah,
Like
fair
that
enough.
was his talent. That was his talent.
No,
Wenger.
but here's the thing. It is an Arsenal tax. It is an Arsenal tax, but it's also an Uber Eats tax. It's both. You can have both taxes, right? You can be taxed twice. That's why he's so shit.
Yeah.
Taxed twice?
Yeah, why do you think he's so bad? He's worse than just an Uber Eats player. He's an Arsenal Uber Eats player.
No. I think. Look, we don't know what happened with Aubameyang, so we just don't know how. But
That's a
when you're
Bundesliga tax.
yeah, but when you're in a situation where
Aubameyang was good, bro.
He was actually
bro,
good. He was
Aubameyang-
actually
no,
good.
yeah,
He was
like
actually
like when you have a situation where like you let Aubameyang go for whatever reason it is, and you're keeping Lacazette, and now Lacazette is your main striker, and you have to now rely on a freaking Eddie Nketiah to now get goals from you, then that's how you know that's your issue. Because see, it is very bad when in the dressing room like your senior player, who's your striker, can't say what's up and can't go to bat for you or get goals for you. It's permeates throughout the entire team on your squad because I'm looking at you as the older guy, as a senior guy, and he can't get any G's. I'm like, what are we saying here, man?
HH, there's a big elephant in the room that we haven't addressed here.
Uh-oh.
HH, are we gonna talk about Eddie Nketiah's new 100K a week for 5 years?
Yeah,
new
okay,
contract?
yeah.
No. It's not 100K. Is it?
It's 100K.
Is it really?
It's 100K a week.
He's getting-
Wait.
He scored 4 goals and he came in the last 4 games.
Bro, is he getting paid more?
HH, like how did we not make it as footballers, HH, man?
Wait, where is this guy? Eddie Nketiah.
You see, like,
No way.
Abdul,
No way.
why and when Arsenal fans say stop bullying us, why should we stop bullying
what?
you?
HH, Mane and Nketiah, they make the same amount of money now.
You're lying. Abdul, you're a liar. I don't
I
believe you.
swear, bro. I swear. My sources
See,
are good. on this.
okay. Well, Sadio Mane wants to leave now. People get mad at him. But this is ridiculous. This is what was it?
Bro, I mean, yeah, he's not a terrible player, bro. But 100K.
He's Abdul.
Bro, he's
literally-
awful.
No, Chelsea gave him life. Like the guy is so bad. Eddie, no, you know how bad Eddie Nketiah is. I think he was on loan to. Was it
Bro,
Newcastle?
I am a better
Leeds.
striker.
Leeds.
And Leeds
I
didn't
am a
want
better
him.
Send him
striker.
back.
Leeds
Send him
didn't want
back.
him. They sent
I
him
am a
back.
better striker than Nketiah.
Bro,
Myself,
Leeds,
me.
Leeds didn't want him in the championship. They thought he was not good enough in the championship. They're like,
Yeah.
we'll move up to the Premier League. We need bigger and better things. Bro, you could leave. You could go back to Arsenal, bro. Chelsea. I hate, bro. I
Chelsea,
hate you guys. I hate you guys, bro.
No. Chelsea has, like, do you know that he actually owes Chelsea reparations? If not for Chelsea, he doesn't get that contract.
100%.
He literally got that contract maybe because of how Chelsea gave him life, man.
It's like
just
it
guy's
was it.
contract.
What's the other dude's name? The number, was it the number 10? For the Arsenal, the blonde
Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe was a nobody. Shows up against Chelsea. Chelsea literally gave him birth.
Oh yeah,
They
that's true.
birthed him.
The 3-1. The 3-1.
Wait. Yes, yeah. Stop talking slick because your club hasn't won 8 trophies since Uncle Mo. So yes, just so
Yo,
just
HH, Suleiman stuff, bro. It just
I mean,
reminded me of
Rejay is
something.
leaving, by the way.
You know,
So, I
just,
mean,
just quickly,
it
can you
is
pull it
what
up,
okay. Let's go through the doors. Let's go through the doors. So shout to your boy Detroit's Rock City. See, now I'm actually Suleiman. Okay, hold up, Suleiman. Let me say right now, Suleiman. If you cross the line, man, you know that I can still card you.
That's not one line he crossed. That's 2 lines.
All right, okay.
No, that's multiple lines.
Let's
like,
build up to it. Let's build
different
up to it.
colors, I guess.
Suleiman,
No, 2 lines.
no,
1,
Suleiman.
2.
I'm warning you. If it has crossed the line, you know that you're getting banned from all that. But like, we'll see. So shout out to Detroit Rock City who says, shout out to my guy LSG Delta, a true hangout legend.
He is, man. He is.
I'm not sure about that. But he's
I don't
an
think
interesting guy.
Well, he's a legend for sure.
Oh no, he's a legend, but a legend for different reasons, bro. Low. HH. Sanchez's best season with 30 goals and 18 assists versus Hazard's best season with 21 goals and 17 assists. Don't shoot the messenger. Wait. But my thing is, first of all, so what are you saying? So are you just using numbers?
Wait,
As
Mo
good
is
as
back from
Sanchez
loan.
was-
Mo is back from loan.
Oh yeah, he's back from so as good as he is, your boy, he's not sniffing. He's not sniffing your boy Hazard. He's not.
I'm sorry,
Zad
but Sanchez played for Barcelona. Hazard is a cheerleader for Real Madrid.
Has Sanchez ever been the best player at the World Cup?
You know what's so
Has
weird?
Hazard been the best player at the World Cup?
You know what's
2018.
you know what's so weird about this whole
that was
combo,
Modric.
right? There was a period in time where HH didn't disclose the club he supported, right? At that time, there was like
I remember
a
those
period.
times.
At that
Oh,
time, he was
God.
champion Alexis Sanchez, telling everyone that Alexis Sanchez is a better baller than Hazard.
How long have you been?
HH
What is that
Scoring
clip where he
around the
banishes
channel.
Hazard? Where is
Yes,
that
that was
clip
a-
where he
yes, I was a
absolutely
different man
rips
then.
onto Hazard? Like he
Yes,
calls Hazard a disgrace to
I was a
football or
different
something?
man then. So that don't judge HH from years ago. I have matured since that. I've matured since that. Your boy here. HH, when are the GOAT debates? I have to defend my GOATs. It's happening. Trust me. Once the summer kicks in, we're having all those
Relax.
GOAT debates.
Joseph Vishkan is the goat.
Joseph Pique is that dude. Josh Burns. When will billionaires start taking over La
They
Liga?
can't because
They
of
can.
because of the laws and the wage structure. It's literally not possible.
Do you think the laws are going to change though to allow it?
No,
No,
Tebas is
they
a
won't.
clown.
No.
Tebas is a clown.
And
Your
so-
boy
yeah.
Low says, no, he was good for 2 seasons. Don't lie. 18 and 19.
Well,
Low. Sanchez will
okay.
never be in the same category
No,
as Zad.
no, he's talking about Lacazette. No, and he was good. He was actually pretty decent.
No.
He was not bad. This one.
Yo, Solomon, you're so wild. This is why, bro, people shouldn't believe anything they read on the internet, man. Imagine if that actually happened, though.
Getting the cards.
HH,
Pulling out the reds.
I don't like HH. No cards involved here. Who do you think was the receiver in the
HH, relax. It's Pride Month. It's Pride Month.
HH? Who do you think was the receiver?
Clearly, Lacazette.
We are moving on. We are moving on swiftly. We are moving on very swiftly indeed. I want to ask a question to Abdul, and Abdul, I need an honest. Abdul, can you be honest with me?
Yeah.
Abdul, can you, yes or no? Can you be 110? Not 100. Can you be 110% honest with me?
That was such a fake yes. He was like, yeah.
Yeah. Come.
Are we making a good deal here if this happens? If Abdul, if Abdul, if Abdul, I don't. Abdul, shh. Abdul, I don't want to jinx anything. So Abdul, relax. Relax. No. Abdul, don't play that whole Todd B thing. Abdul, I'm not saying is that are we making a mistake here? Can this guy say what's up if he comes in for Chelsea?
AJ, I think if you had any manager other than Tuchel, I would say no. But because you have Tommy T, who's worked with him and got the best out of him, I think you're making the right move, AJ. Honestly, like from a Barca perspective, I want to hate on Chelsea. I want to hate on Dembele. I want to hate on everything.
Why do you want to hate on the legitimate UCL winners?
Because HH, 2012 lives. But I think, like all jokes aside, all hating aside, I think he will be a really good signing because you guys need somebody who's dynamic in the attack and who can.
Wait, Abdul, you're saying that Mason Mount isn't dynamic?
HH, this guy, he's a take-on king. He's a take-on king. HH, he will even take Shakira on. I think if he was to meet her.
I knew you were setting up for a joke.
The one thing I won't understand though is you need to have a striker in the box, like a proper number 9, if you're gonna have Dembele. HH. And this is why I don't really understand the Romelu to Inter. Like if you guys
Abdul,
get rid
are you
No.
That's a weird idea, by the way. So, are you opening jinxing us, man?
No, I'm not jinxing you. But you need to have a proper number 9 that can be there in the box when he's putting in his crosses. You feel me?
Abdul, we're trying to get the ski.
Yeah,
Abdul,
I think
Abdul,
you guys can
this is
get
our
the
plan.
ski.
Our plan. Say, Abdul, this is a plan. Our plan is where we roll up to the crib with the verts, the ski, and the oos. What do you say about that? So basically, what to do? If I give you the verts, the ski, and the oos, like how would you react?
HH.
Streets as well, streets. So this is as with the streets. So straights. If I run with the verts, the oos, and the ski, how do you guys in the streets react?
So no Timo?
I think there's going to be shivers. There's going to be shivers down my spine. HH. Shivers. And I'm telling you, Europe, man, they need to watch out. Europe, they need to watch out.
Ski.
Would you be worried if I rolled up with the verts, the ski, and the oos?
Where's Timo?
I'm pretty sure that the first scythe that Dembele has at the hospital, he's getting injured. The first game, he's getting injured, right? Like it's going to be like you're going to be like
He's
Todd
not
B.
He's not the injured one anymore.
So he's gonna be like Todd B, and then he's gonna sign him. He's like, yes, Todd B showed up, and then he's like, yes, the Oos, and then first game he gets injured in 10th minute, and then after the season.
But so no, why so negative? Why can't he say that he's actually going to come on before the field? Why are you bringing down that whole negative slant upon things? Why?
Because it's the history of the racist. It's his history. It's just what he does, and. He has not shown me that he can do anything else. Like this season, even this season, when he's not been injured, he is a brick when it comes to shooting. So basically, Chelsea still don't have a finisher. And if Chelsea decide that they're going to create with Dembele, he is a cross and inshallah merchant. This is like if you had Frank Lampard, it would work. But now
but also like let me be real here. I was going to say manager like what's him and Griezmann did that was messed up.
I mean, yeah, it was messed up, but that was just it is what it is. But I'm just talking about purely footballing wise. The guy is he only crosses. It's like he down the wing cross. There's no versatility to his play. There's not any cutting inside and shooting.
Dribble. But he still has a dribbling ability.
No, that's what he does. He dribbles down the wing and crosses. That's what he does. He's a dribble down the wing and cross merchant.
But
He
you
can't
see-
cut in and shoot. He can't. It's like what Robin was doing, exactly the opposite. But
But-
his crosses aren't as effective as Robin's shots were.
Now, I don't know whether this is an issue with Javi or Koeman or so forth, but the Osasuna, the Us that I saw at
The
Dortmund,
Osasuna, yes.
yeah, the Us that I saw at Barcelona, I haven't seen him at all. So sorry, the Us I saw at Dortmund under Tuchel. That's the key.
Bro, are
thing.
you-
Under Tuchel, the guy I saw for Tuchel and Dortmund, I've not seen him once for Barca.
No. I mean, you saw him very early on. Very
Also,
early on.
can I just
Early-
interrupt you?
Yeah.
What do you think of Mason Mount first?
I think he is a hard worker
Mm-hmm.
who can help the team and so forth, but the guy lacks any sauce and is a very basic player and not that very interesting or dynamic.
But still, he laid those two G's down and a winning goal. And Mason Mount looks real good. Foden. Who the hell is Foden? This Mount dude, from all the games I've seen of him, this guy looks like a technically quality player. Smart, technical. So, I think, looking at the game, man, I just think Norwich are a very good team.
And see, Abdul, no. Abdul,
Norwich are what now?
Abdul,
Norwich are what?
Abdul, you've incriminated yourself. Do you know why? What did I mention? Norwich.
Abdul did. Abdul incriminated
He said
himself.
Norwich is a good team.
No, Abdul, Jiminy Cricket, Dumbo, Droopy the dog, what's also called Marge Simpson, Lisa could look good against Norwich.
But you didn't say that at that time, though. At that
But
time,
no,
you said they were a
Shut
good
up,
team.
Yes,
shut
but
up.
no.
Stephen
But yes,
Hawking could look good against Norwich.
Also, no, okay, like that's going too far.
Bro, what?
So my thing is Norwich tax.
Okay,
It's
actually, never
Norwich.
mind.
And that's my issue with Mason Mount, that all he's done is ball against thingy teams. And Abdul, my main aim is I want Mount out of my club. Yes, yeah. Are you listening to what I'm saying?
But you said he's a good technical player.
Yes, yeah. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Yes, yeah. I want Mason Mount and Conor Gallagher out of my club.
He's a good technical player.
Yes,
Conor
yeah.
Gallagher
I
is
don't
better,
want.
though.
Yes, yeah. I don't want these guys touching my club. Yeah,
Bro, if
I
Conor
listen to me.
Gallagher comes in and
I think Conor Gallagher's better, though.
absolutely just destroys everyone, it's going to be very funny.
You know what the sad part is?
he's
Like,
actually
I don't know
better
what he's
than
going to
Lampard.
say. I don't know what he's
With
going
what
to say.
technique?
part
No,
is
also no.
Mason-
With what
Mason-
technique? The guy has no.
Mason
reminds
Mount
me
is
of
the
Lampard.
face of Chelsea now. Like that's the sad part.
Bro, do you watch Crystal Palace even?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he is a decent player, but there's no technique. There's no Lala. There's no Salini. I need Salini and Lala. And I have been begging for Salini and Lala for ages. See, we have a split in the Chelsea fan base. There are sentiment merchants who want Chelsea to just be full of guys from the academy, mainly to be filled with people who are white and English. And the Chelsea fans like me who I want the very best. I want the Technics, I want the Lalas, I want the Salinis. And that starts with getting the ski and getting the Us. That's where we're at.
Actually, so let me speak on this then.
Yes, sir.
This guy is actually a dribble coach.
Here's the thing. Ousmane Dembele is one of my favorite players.
Ooh.
He is. Once upon a time, I believed I thought he was gonna do some bits, and I thought he was gonna be better than a prodigy, but whatever. Things happen, injuries happen, whatever, right? When Barcelona signed him from Borussia Dortmund, I thought this guy was gonna be amazing. He has a talent. He is a very good player. The fact that he signed for Chelsea makes me sick, but it is what it is.
He's
You
gonna
know,
ball on
be
the two.
jealous.
He's gonna ball on the
Don't be
two.
jealous.
but here's the thing, Abdul. I've watched Tuchel's team. I've seen Callum Hudson-Odoi. I've seen Christian Pulisic. I've seen Timo Werner. I've seen Kai Havertz. I've seen Hakim Ziyech. I've seen Lukaku. Now Ousmane Dembele, the ski. Chelsea don't know how to get the best out of attacking talent. They simply don't. It just seems like it's a graveyard for any
Do you
player.
think they'll get the ski? Do you think they'll get the ski?
I don't think they will. But the thing
I think
is,
he's more likely. Yes, I think he's more likely to stay at Bayern.
stay. Yeah, I think he wants Barcelona. I think he wants Barcelona. But then the thing is, like, I, people say, "Oh, Thomas Tuchel." Thomas Tuchel didn't Thomas Tuchel also coach Postage? Like, it's like I don't
It's a
for whatever.
different Thomas Tuchel. It's not the same Thomas
But
Tuchel.
exactly,
Oh, that's a
Osasuna.
good point. Yeah, yeah,
See,
say that's a good point.
yeah, because like because the thing is like the I'm not I'm gonna be people like I said, people are gonna disagree with me. I don't think the players at Chelsea have a trash, especially the attacking players. I just think they just don't have a system, or the Chelsea mindset is not about attacking. A lot of these players don't know what the heck they're doing. So they don't have a structure, and I feel like you're gonna bring a player like Ousmane Dembele. You need to give him instruction. You need to talk. You need to tell him what to do. You need to tell him how to do things. You need to coach this guy. And I like Thomas Tuchel as a manager, but in terms of attacking, for whatever reason, when he landed at Chelsea, it seemed like he got zapped from every coaching ability to coach attacking players. He did. I don't understand. I don't know. Is it the Chelsea curse? I don't get it,
Yes, yeah.
but
Yes, yeah. The Todd B era is about to
it's
come upon us.
it's
Yes, yeah.
you
Todd
guys are
B
three in
is
the
going
back
to.
merchants. You guys are
No, he was doing that because it was a patch-up job. Todd B is not going to say, "I need you to bring sexy back like Justin
nah.
Timberlake.
HH
I
like
need you to bring sexy
Chelsea.
back."
Chelsea is Chelsea. Chelsea, if they don't like to admit it, but then Chelsea, they're closer to Atletico Madrid than anything. That's Chelsea philosophy is defensive
Yes, yeah.
philosophy.
Don't you dare come
That's
to
what they
Brussels
are.
to me and
No, no,
don't
no.
you dare do
Honestly,
that.
you guys are a very pragmatic club. You guys have
Yeah.
been that way under Antonio Conte.
Your
You've been
biggest
under
successes have come with
Mourinho.
pragmatic managers.
Pragmatic managers. That's what you guys do. That's your philosophy is to be pragmatic. The idea you guys gonna play a different come on, you guys. That's not what you guys do. That's not what Chelsea does. And Ousmane Dembele is gonna struggle because they're gonna tell him, bro, I need you to track back. I need you to track back. I need you to press beep. What is it? Defensive press or whatever it's called.
He actually does track back. He actually does track back.
No, but then
He
that's what
does,
they're gonna
yeah,
tell
he
him to
does.
do, and it's like you're not gonna see him flare. And I think that's why I don't like the whole Chelsea thing. I don't like it, man. I don't like it.
Can I just HH if Tuchel plays this guy as a wing back, can you induct him, please?
I double dare him to play him as a wing back. He
No.
he would he wouldn't stay. He wouldn't stay.
No, the
HH,
thing
if
about
he plays Pulisic as a wing back, would it?
But-
I mean,
but-
does it surprise you?
But guys, like honestly, live chat, guys, everyone, tell me one attacking player that signed for Chelsea that their game has not declined.
Yeah,
Every player.
Yes,
So,
what
like,
happened to Patrick Neymar?
Mason
Patrick
Mount. Mason Mount.
No,
Abdul, that
no.
is a forward thing. That's forward.
Patrick
sense. And,
Patrick
and
Neymar.
Chelsea fans do not order.
Bro, you guys are relying on if you guys have to rely on a goal of Conte and Kovacic to score goals for
Wait,
you.
hold on. Wait, let's run this off. Josh Bourne says, makes sense for Chelsea to buy a racist. Josh, you didn't have to.
Oh,
Joshua, you didn't have
Oh
to.
my God.
Joshua, that was low.
Oh,
Even
boy.
by a stand, that was low. From your boy Bupenda. From now on, can we stop comparing Robin to Salah? Yeah, I know. Yeah, Salah will never. Yeah,
Yeah.
Salah will never be in Robin's.
Would you
class
take
ever.
Salah next season on a free?
Based on Chelsea's yes. Based on Chelsea's situation, yes.
Okay.
Because our attack is impotent.
Yeah.
Our attack is trash. So based on where we in a vacuum, no. But based on where Chelsea are right now, hell, I would.
Yeah.
Now, guys, is this real? Thoughts on Pulisic to Liverpool?
I doubt it, man. I doubt it.
I
It doesn't
don't
make
think
sense because
so.
of his injury record, bro. It's too
Yeah.
irresponsible.
No. But let's entertain it though. If let's say they were linked and so forth, my thing is, Pulisic is brainless, and I think he's actually stupid. But if Klopp sees something in him, he 100% fits the kind of football that Liverpool play. But I just don't think that Pulisic can give you what Luis Diaz could potentially give you. And I just don't think he's as good or can be as productive as a Mane or a Thingy. But Klopp can do wonders.
You know
Klopp
what's
can do
interesting,
wonders,
though?
because Klopp could turn Pulisic into a seriously dangerous, effective player.
You know, I was thinking about this a lot. You hear Premier League fans talk about Bundesliga attacks and Serie attacks, and HH had mentioned it multiple times. But I feel like if you look at it, it really is basically a Chelsea Football Club tax. Like every attacking player since I think the last good attacking player they bought was
I said
Diego
stop hating.
Costa.
Stop
No,
hating.
honestly, like you guys bought Morata, bro.
Higuain,
Higuain, bro.
Maybe they couldn't handle the
Havertz.
sheds.
But like, look at the amount of players you guys bought. They all became trash. They
Yes, yeah.
like
Not
Lukaku.
everybody
No,
can
hold up.
handle the
HH,
sheds.
no, Lukaku. Like, shout
The
out to
shed is
Lukaku,
heavy.
bro.
The shed is
Lukaku
heavy.
got
The
his
shed
life
is
back in
heavy.
Inter Milan. Literally got his career back in Inter Milan after disaster in Man United. What he did, he came back to Chelsea, zero, nothing, nada. The guy became a bum. Bro, ZH was a baller. Ajax, he was a baller. It was that dude. Coming to Chelsea, nothing. Pulisic was a talent.
No. Yes, don't give that crap. What does Frankie De Jong done at Barca? How good is the little bit at Juve? They need to go back to freaking daddy.
Okay, I'm giving examples. I'm giving multiple examples. I get it. Like I also do play the players as well. But the worst, by far the worst, is Timo Werner. Timo Werner at Leipzig was that dude. Timo Werner was scoring bad goals at Leipzig.
Werner is Fugazi.
Yeah,
And he's been proven to be a Fugazi. He's Fugazi.
He's at Chelsea. He's because of Chelsea.
No.
Because of Chelsea.
Yes, I don't see they do that.
Chelsea
Werner is
destroyed
Fugazi.
Werner.
No.
Yes,
going to Liverpool.
Yes, if
No,
you dare
no,
promote that crap
Abdul,
on Twitter, I'm
Abdul.
gonna
Yeah,
strike
yes,
you.
yeah. He's crap for Germany as well, bro. He's crap for
No,
Germany.
he became crap for Germany after he signed for Chelsea.
No,
Nah,
stop it.
2018
Yes, stop
World
it,
Cup,
stop
bro.
it, stop it,
2018
stop it,
World Cup.
Stop
He
it,
was
stop
crap.
it. That's cap. That's cap
All I'm
assault.
saying is you guys destroy talent, especially attacking talent. Kai Havertz wasn't that dude at Leverkusen. Bayern Munich wanted him. Chelsea signed up for whatever reason. Not Kai Havertz. I'm like, bro, he's so talented, but he's not gonna get unlocked at Chelsea.
Wait, hold on.
Not.
Let me hear this. Your boy QC said, "Will you do early World Cup content, group and clear predictions?"
Ooh.
I'll go to now. I have. It's just that it's been ages, but I've filmed. I'll maybe drop it maybe Sunday or so forth. I did a World Cup predictor of who I think is going to make the final and so forth, and
There's still 5 months.
for the hell of it. So I'll
By
do
the
it
way,
Sunday.
this is so weird, though.
before the Euros, I remember you did like videos where you sat down with a person from the certain country and you did like.
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna do that again?
Oh yeah. I will. Like
Yeah, actually, bro, you gotta do one for Denmark. Actually, you gotta do.
Yeah. I'll bring it because Netherlands was Osuna and Rob. For
Rob
the
is from
Netherlands.
Denmark.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
Have you heard how he speaks? He has
Holland,
an
bro, he's
extremely
from
Dutch
Holland.
accent. He has an extremely
but
Dutch
it's weird though. Like, I feel very weird about the summer because this summer is so dry now. It was supposed to be a World Cup summer. It is so dry.
See, that's why I've got to get creative with the content because I'm going to try and do just general football stuff. I know there's transfers, but I want us to do a lot more general football discussions and stuff and everything. Because it's all right. Because we're going to have either on Saturday or Sunday. I want us to have as a discussion La Liga versus EPL. Have you heard of 360 TV, the channel that do football content? So basically, they're like pretty big guys. So they posted my La Liga is better than EPL vid on their Instagram thing. And I just looked at some comments. Do you know some guys said that I'm not even going to watch the video. This is lies. I'm like, so you're not even going to watch and look and hear the points. You're just going to say, nah, it's a lie, cap. Listen to the points. Listen to the points and then say I disagree based on the points you're given. How do you just disagree without listening to the points? That just shows you how extremely arrogant and narrow-minded some EPL fans are.
But just to add on to that hence why, like, the more I look back at it, the more I think about when I think about the Super League, it was like the reason why a lot of the English fans protest against it was because of their own selfish reasons, because they didn't want nothing to mess up their own league. You know what I mean? So it's more about like us versus like, yo, we're good with what we have. Don't mess up with what we have. We don't care about the world football. You know?
The point I was making about it, I will talk more about this on Saturday Hangout. The point I was making was it's perspective. You can't say EPL is better than La Liga. No. What is your perspective? What's your criteria? My perspective for why La Liga is better is because when they both compete, La Liga probably wins more times. But beyond that, if we look at European competition where everybody competes against each other, La Liga comes out on top. So because La Liga have the most Champions Leagues and European leagues, therefore they're the best because that is the competition where every league compares and competes against one another. But if your perspective is money or branding or competitiveness, that's cool. But
Yeah.
it's about what your perspective is. Now, last thing we'll
Wait,
get
wait,
in here.
you know,
Yeah.
the summer is kind of dead because they were hyping up the Mbappe and Haaland transfer that's gonna go on all summer. They're already done. You feel me?
To be like, guys, the biggest transfer. What is going to basically the biggest thing left is Lewandowski. Where does Lewandowski go? That's it.
It's
We
just-
know Pogba is going back to Juve.
Yeah, it's done. But
It's
that's
done.
pretty much
The
done.
summer's done. It's not like last
Hey,
summer.
No,
Ronaldo
I'm
and
gonna
Messi.
tell you.
I still don't think Cristiano is playing Europa League football.
But what is he
Nah,
doing?
but there's a World Cup though. There's a World Cup, man.
No, I still from Bundesliga. Okay, guys, do we need to revisit this? Do we need to revisit Diaz? I mean, do we need an honest conversation about Diaz?
Okay, first of all, Saint Maximin is actually a
It's
good
too early.
player.
It's too early. It's too
Yeah,
early.
But
Saint Maximin is
it's
a good
like
player.
similar to like Diego Jota. I remember prior to Diego Jota, people were going crazy about him because I think he had like a month or two while Sadio Mane and Salah went off to AFCON. Diego Jota was that dude. Like the guy was scoring left goal, right goal. Like he was scoring goals, bare goals, and when in the club system, this is what club does. That's why club is the superstar of the team. He takes players that are decent talents and he gets them maximum production out of them.
He
Diaz
needs
is
a
not.
preseason. He needs a preseason.
Yeah, Diaz is
Yeah,
not, is a good player, but it's
I
like
think that, look, I still believe in him and so forth, but I think that people were getting a little bit too. Liverpool fans were getting too excited for him to.
I was seeing
He's-
Neymar.
he's like- no,
I was
this-
seeing Neymar's name.
This is a perfect comparison. He's like Vinicius last season.
Yeah,
no,
somebody
but then
even said
I'm
that.
I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna say this right now. This might be a hot take, HH, but I don't think Diaz is gonna live up to not even close to what Sadio Mane did at Liverpool. Like
Oh, no,
I
that's-
think
that's-
he's
that's
not
not
touching
a hot
that.
take.
But then
Because
that's what
Liverpool-
everyone expects though.
I
Him
think
to
that
be
100% Liverpool do not appreciate what Sadio Mane
yeah.
did for 100%. He's underappreciated and undervalued.
Which
don't
is
care when anyone says
crazy.
he's
HH.
undervalued.
Because like a lot of people saying, I had a Liverpool guy say, "Oh, bro, you lose Sadio Mane." He's like, "Bro, it's fine. We have Luis Diaz. He's our replacement."
yeah.
I'm like,
No,
man.
Luis Diaz is still going to be money. That guy is a guy who could potentially be fully explosive. But I'm not sure whether Luis Diaz can come clutch and come big time on a consistent basis the way that Mane did. See, that's a whole different ball of wax.
Carvajal, he taught him a lesson, bro.
But Abdul, it's just that's just experience. Now, sometimes experience may not say what's up. It's like what we see in the basketball. But what Danny Carvalho showed is that look, I know you're good. I know I'm old. What's it called? Heart surgery tax. But I'm just going to be a big boy here, and I'm just going to show you a little bit of that big boy experience here to really show you what's up. Guys, as well, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Open hangouts. We're going to have a nice big time discussion, talk La Liga, EP, and all that good stuff. Thank you, Mr. Osuna. Thank you, Mr. Yassir. Thank you, Mr. Abdul. And most of all, thank you, Mr. Kevin De Bruyne, for screwing up Hazard's chance of winning.
Before
a
we
World
leave,
Cup. Yes,
I have to say this: seeing Osasuna on camera is always shocking to me because
Why?
I never expect Osasuna to look like this.
What do you expect?
Do you know how many times that do you know the amount of people who didn't think like their voice doesn't? People thought you would be Mexican, Yassir.
I
That's
thought Zeman
crazy.
was
No,
white.
no, that's
I thought
crazy.
Zeman was white. Like, Zeman
That's
had to be
crazy.
white.
I still don't know what race Zeman is. So, but I think which is why like
HH,
no.
You know, undisputed.
but
HH,
you know what I want?
undisputed is Indian. Undisputed is Indian.
Yeah.
I could tell by his name. You see, before because you can see that the guy's name when are you
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's not a Caucasian name. But see, that's why I want a full face reveal from everyone.
But
So-
Osasuna looks like Dybala.
I didn't see what I was like.
So
I
whoever
do.
said
I
that-
do look like Dybala.
I'm like,
It's not
bro.
normal. I didn't even think of it.
But isn't it? You're half Asian, half Dutch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. But, no,
So-
shout out to you.
That's
Osasuna.
actually true. Yeah, he is actually Dybala. It's
Yeah,
actually
the
Dybala.
baller does look like a little Asian.
Yeah,
He does.
That's
So-
crazy.
No,
Mexican. I've never heard of that. in my life.
No, what I wanted, which is why I'm scared of that because in a way, I don't know, I'm a bit scared of having Rob on camera because no, no. I'm sort of seeing Rob and Juju Man on camera.
HH, I don't want to see Delta. I don't want to see Delta. HH.
Wait, what's wrong with
I wanted to crack a joke because like Delta, he has like an American flag on his Twitter thing. What if he actually let me not crack the joke.
No, he is white. He is 100% white.
Delta's white?
Delta shouldn't show his face, HH.
No,
like
but
this.
what's wrong with Rob and
You're
Juju Man? What's wrong with Rob and Juju Man?
No, the thing about Roger is like they are such interesting characters that I think the mystery is that's if I see them like
It's
I
better
think
that way, HH.
it's so, but no, put it this way. Everybody must have a face reveal. I want a point where everybody must come on camera because we have to have that. Because bro, that will take the comedy to a whole
I don't
new
think
level.
I am Ham. I don't think we want I am Ham on camera. That's something
Oh god,
else.
I forgot about that dude, man.
That guy is a legend.
You know who
That
we
guy's a
forgot about?
legend.
Who?
Garlic. You know,
I've actually seen Gartlock.
When I saw Eric, I was like, I don't know why. It kind of took me aback a little bit because I'm like, because Eric is
the
little.
The voices
It doesn't
match the faces.
It doesn't match. It doesn't because when you see him, he's more calm.
Have you seen Red Devil's studio?
Yeah.
His
Red
face
Devil,
and voice do not match.
No.
Bro, put it to say, he's actually Nigerian. I thought he was white. I was fully convinced the guy was
I thought
fully
it was
100% white man from like the freaking countryside near Queen Lizzie and so forth.
HH, do you know where Suleiman he's from?
Yeah, I know what Solomon is from. Of course.
Where is he from?
He's from
He's
Somali.
Somali.
Yeah,
He's
I've
Somali.
seen.
Well, it doesn't sound it, bro.
I've seen his
Yeah.
Instagram. Like I know what he looks like. I know what he looks. No, but see, everybody must have a face reveal because guys, do you know how hilarious that will be if everybody has a face reveal? But that will happen, guys. Let's get out of here, guys. Peace out and shout out to De Bruyne for screwing up Hazard's World Cup. Peace.